Hello, welcome. Hi, guys. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How is everyone out there? Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this weekend. It is super cold and rainy. And did I say cold again? Yeah, it's like our friends invited us for Memorial Day tomorrow to the pool and for a barbecue and all that. It's going to be 57 tomorrow. So
Not comfortable.
I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, it's definitely still spring in the mountains. Dreary, cold. It's about 50, 51 last I looked. So
Yeah, and humid, which is weird for here. I don't like the humidity.
it's the rain. We have a lot of rain. We're in the clouds. So like everything is hazy and foggy over here at our house. So hello, friends. Welcome. It is great to see you guys. I hope everybody's having a nice weekend and that maybe you've gotten a little time off work or a little time to relax with your family. We have just chilled. I know. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We didn't really want to cancel Wednesday night, but at the same time, David has had this bursitis mess for a while. And how you doing now, baby?
I mean, I'm doing good. I've got my boot on because, the doctor said, keep your boot on. I don't want it coming back. But yeah, Wednesday, it was just after the doctor's appointment. It was like, why don't we just take the time off? We're going to come in during Memorial Day weekend. So we'll just kind of keep it cool, keep it chill. And that was nice. We both needed the time off, the time to catch up on things. And yeah, my elbow is next on the agenda for next week. So
yes, next week a shot in the elbow. This week on the foot. So yes, and David's wearing his super stylish boot, and that's going pretty well. Yeah,
it is. I love it. You can pump it up as much as you want. So if you want it to really hug your foot, it's nice. So yeah, don't mind it one bit.
Yeah, it's got the coolest air pump in it. Like I didn't realize how fancy these orthopedic boots are. It's like you remember the Reebok pumps back in the day where you could
just like that.
Yeah.
And I wish they did two, but they only do the one boot. So I have to wear a shoe that's tall enough to where my hips don't get all messed up. But I want both boots because like I could get some speed because it has like a rock to it. Like it rocks forward and pushes you forward. It's like moon boots almost. Yeah.
Moon boots.
Moon boots. I'm an astronaut.
Welcome in, friends. It's so nice to see everybody this weekend. Again, I hope you guys are having a fun weekend. Anybody do anything vintagey this weekend or go to any cool vintage festivals? We had, here in the Springs, every Memorial Day weekend, there's territory days. And we've been to it a couple times, but it's just usually a zoo. And God love them, they're probably all freezing their buns off out in the rain.
Everything's wet.
Everything's wet, and it's rained all weekend. So it's just been kind of, so bless for territory days, locals. Sorry.
I mean, that's Colorado at the foot of the mountain, Got hike peak way up there. You never know what's going to come over.
Oh yeah, I can't put away my winter clothes yet because I still may need them. So, oh, how are you guys? Hello, hello. What's kicking, friends? Welcome in. This is our regular Sunday night Coleman Collective. It is a Memorial Day weekend version, so we'll have a smaller crowd tonight. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves, chat with us, ask questions, what have you. We are here for a fun sale tonight. We've got a variety of things coming at you. We have some quick claims. We have auctions, mixture of the two, and some fun stuff. I have everything from ephemera to linens to ceramics. So definitely hang tight. Grab yourself a tasty beverage, whether it's some hot cocoa, if you're in Colorado like me, that sounds pretty good right now. Yeah. Or grab yourself a little snack or something.
I'm enjoying some of this new cold brew we got.
The Starbucks is the Starbucks cold brew good? I haven't had it in a while.
Good. It's not as good as the Stoke, in my opinion. The Stoke has a special flavor to it, but the Starbucks, I'm going to be spinning in a little bit. So.
Yeah, I feel like the Stoke they steep for like a really long time and it makes it really strong. The Stoke like wires me out, but it's good. We're talking about cold brew brands, by the way. Coffee peeps. So hello. Susan says whiskey and Coke's on the card soon. Heck yeah. right? Enjoy your holiday weekends, friends. We are happy to be here with you. And as always, we are asking you for a thumbs up on the stream. It's free. We're trying to get to 100 thumbs up, which may be a trick tonight because it is a holiday weekend. But we're super happy to be here with you guys. And thank you for those of you that are here supporting small business. It really does mean a lot. So, David, what else? What else? What else?
Well, so since we didn't have a Wednesday sale, there's nothing to combine. So tomorrow we're going to invoice, and of course we're a married couple, so we'll combine those items into one package, one invoice. So it'll save you money, save you some time, and yeah, then you'll get your tracking number. So easy to keep track of. Trying to think. Well, I know this Wednesday we have kind of a little exciting thing that's going to happen for our sale, but we need to talk
yes, this Wednesday, guys. It is the last Wednesday of the month. So guess who's going to be here? You know who? Our buddy Rochelle will be joining us for our regular last Wednesday of the month. If you don't follow Rochelle, you should. She is uniquely Rochelle on here on YouTube, and she just posted another update video about their house in Florida. It's been a journey. Bless her heart. It has been a journey. So we will have Rochelle here Wednesday night, and we are going to be doing kind of a over halfway to Halloween sale. So it's going to be all fall stuff and all Halloween on Wednesday night. Definitely don't miss it. Rochelle is bringing some amazing fun stuff.
Yes.
We're bringing some fun stuff that we've been hanging on to and waiting for this sale. So that'll be really fun this coming Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely join us. Hello, friends. I see my mods in the house. Will you say hello to my granddaughter, Michaela? I absolutely
Well, yeah.
Hi, Michaela. I'm Sarah. This is David, and we are so happy you're here with Grandma. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a nice weekend, Michaela.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see who else is in the house. All
Yeah.
right. We got Lisa with the wrench that we all know and love. What's up, my Lisa girl? She is welcoming you guys into the sale and reminding you to make sure that you are in all messages and live chat. So all messages, live chat is going to mean that your bids come in real time. If you're in what's called top chat, it can filter your bids and you'll see them in a different order that we do. Okay, so make sure that's what you're in. For those of you that are in the know, we do not do any just in case bids. It's just regular whole dollar increments. And of course, it's vintage. So everything is sold in as is condition. There's only one of everything. So all sales are final. Let's see here. Here's the rundown, which is easy peasy.
Yes.
If you think you want to buy or you're new and you have not emailed us before, the email address is down here in the caption, ttbsarahc@gmail.com. That is Sarah with an H. And what we need from you is your real name so we can ship you your goodies, your shipping address, and then the best email to use to invoice you, whether you have PayPal or not is inconsequential because you can pay with really any credit card. I just get paid through PayPal. So, yes. And there's Lammy.
Yeah, she's sleeping right next to me in her little blue bed. So
she's that's Daddy's girl. What a sweet bean. Oh, yes. She's being shy. Look at her. I don't want to look at the camera.
No.
So sweet. She's so sweet. So thank you, Lisa, for putting all the links and everything in. Remember, we have a merch shop over on Redbubble. We also have an eBay shop. The links to those two things are in the description of this video. So definitely check it out if you have it. And welcome in, Brian. Thank you for being here. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. And I'm glad you were able to take your mom out for the day. That is great. Yes, David is feeling better. Thank goodness. There's my girl Wildflower. Hey, honey, how are you? Amy with the wrench is backing up Lisa tonight. So if you have questions, you need a link, anything like that, Amy's your girl. All right. And let's see here.
I imagine Alex may be short behind.
Yes, Alex is in here somewhere. I saw him. Hello, hello. Welcome, Kevin. What's kicking? Hello, everyone. Please share out the live stream and hit the thumbs up. I could not agree more, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Hello and welcome in. Hi, Bree. How's it going? How's Xavier's foot? Bree's hubby just had a gnarly foot surgery of his own, so I hope he's doing better. Healing. It's always a good time, right?
Yes.
Hi, Kelly Abbott. How are you, honey? Good to see you too. There's V in the house. Hello, hello, friend. So glad you're here. Sharon Spencer. Good. I hope you're having a good weekend. We definitely are too. There's Alex. That's Amy's Alex. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, she said Xavier has a pump on his boot. Hey.
Nice.
Nice. You guys can match.
I can pump mine more.
Tell Xavier that David wants to have a contest of who can inflate their boot.
The fastest and how much? Like a pump off. A pump off.
That's weird, babe. Oh, right. Oh, God. Oh, and we're off to a great start. Hi, Gail and Steve. How are you guys? Wonderful to be in the house with you and my sweet Susan. Hello, lovely. How's life in Florida treating you? Susan manages her pool where she lives. So she's always by the pool doing fabulous things. Hi, Robin. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Shabby Wonder, what's kicking? Thanks for being here. Hello. Kevin said storms there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Bree, what's it like up in Denver? Is it any warmer up there? It's so chilly down here in the Springs. Ooh. Right. We are a little higher in elevation than Denver. So we're usually about 10 degrees cooler here than Denver is. And that's really great in the summertime, but in the wintertime, burr.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Oh no, had a massive storm, so much rain for 2 hours, pool flooded. Oh no. Thanks. That stinks. Ooh, that sounds fun, Gail. How was it?
Yeah, I need to hear about that. That's something I would like to go to someday.
Yeah, Oddities and Curiosities Expo. Lots of taxidermy stuff, I'm sure. And probably some crazy, fun, creepy, weird stuff. How was it, Gail? Did you guys find anything? David's got his deer hoof, you guys. That is all David's purchase. I had nothing to do with it. I will not claim that deer.
Listen, the reason I grabbed it, first of all, it was a steal of a deal. But like this poor little fella had to just like trot off with 3 legs. So we got to save him. We can't just let it get thrown into the trash. And it's cool. Like no smells. It's a great back scratcher. If you have a bathroom key, throw it on there. Bam. They'll never run away with it. So.
You know, that is a hell of a bathroom key thing. Like every time we go to the flea market, they have the bathroom key on either a spatula or a potato masher.
Yeah.
Bathroom key on the deer leg. There it is.
Why not?
There it is. Yeah. Hi, Lava. What's kicking, sweetie? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And don't you know? Oh, she says it's down in the 40s and the Wisconsins tonight. It smells. Don't you know?
You got to bundle up, you know.
Yeah, you're far north too, girly. Bundle up and stay warm. Warm. Trina and Wayne, great to see you. And granddaughter, sweetie pie, Michaela, too. Thank you for being here. There's our girl, Phil. Philomena, how are you, love? That is one of our other mods from the Mod Squad. If you need anything, Phil is also your girl. And thank you for being here. Desert Gal, hi, welcome. It's nice to see you. How you been? Oh, that's so cute. Trina said you made her laugh. So strange to hear your name on the TV. Yeah. I'm sure it is. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I'm super glad you guys are here with granddaughter in tow. I promise I'll be good tonight. Hi, Adam Farrell. How are you? Good to see you, sweetie. Thank you for being here. And let's see here. I'm scrolling down, my friends. There's my girl, Miff. Hi, Miff. How's things? Are you traveling right now? What are you up to? Are you back home for, let's see, it would be, is it winter in Australia? I know our seasons are kind of flipped.
Yeah, so, I think it's getting colder there right now.
Yeah. Okay. So it's about the same in Denver as it is right now. It's a little chillier up here, Bree, but not much.
Yeah.
Yep. You love oddity stuff. Yeah, I do too. Depending on what it is. We have a really cool store we just went into downtown with my friend Julianne. We were there for the Mrs. Roper romp. And it's called, hold on, Cask. What was, David, what was that little oddity store we popped into downtown? But they
Oh
had
gosh,
great
I
stuff.
can't remember. I can't
Really
remember.
beautiful, like local artisan stuff, funky stuff. It was good. Amy says you're canceled. We don't know why. Okay.
Apparently the deer hoof.
It's not a big fan. Most of us are not.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I'll take my hoof and I'll go home.
Oh gosh, cracked me up. You made a hot dish. Hot damn. Hot
Uh,
damn, Bree, with a hot dish. Yes.
nice,
That
nice.
is great. Yes, lots of taxidermy, spent some moolah. This is a yearly thing I've been doing with the kids. I think I may have been the oldest person here. Welcome to David and I at like everything we do anymore, whether it's a concert or going downtown. Like everybody's like 29.
Right,
And I'm like, oh, cool. We're almost like double that almost. No,
right.
we're close though. We're close.
Very
Hey Heidi, how's it going, sweetie?
I,
How's things in your world? It's nice to see you there. Yes, we're all interested. Lisa says, "What is the temp there, Phil?" Let us know. Cold in the morning, she says, but here in South Australia, we're getting warm weather by the afternoon. It's so great. That's nice. At
yeah.
least it's doable. You can still like wear short sleeve shirts and stuff. So that's cool.
Okay.
Welcome in, you guys. 65 people in the house. If you would, please, reminder, throw a thumbs up on the broadcast. Make sure you've emailed us your info if you think you may want to bid on something. And yeah, that's definitely going to be the rundown, guys. It's so good to see all of you. Thank you for those of you that are here with us. We knew it would be a smaller crowd this weekend, and we're here for it. We are here for it. Yes, that's right. You do kick butt at some trivia. Amy's a good little trivia player, I would say. Hey,
Yeah.
Dana, she's a local. How about the rain or whatever they call it? I know, Dana, we were just talking about how nasty it is outside. We live up here in Briargate, Dana, and it's like we're in the clouds. Like I'm looking out my window and it's cloudy.
Just
Like,
missed. It looks like a Stephen King novel starting. Yeah.
yeah, it's like this gross, misty, like just wet. It's just wet and gross. So, hello, Kathy said just got from my family dysfunction.
That's a good name. A good name for it.
Oh goodness, Kathy. Yes, we could swap stories for sure. How fun. Hope that was okay, Kathy. Gail says, I'm pushing 68, but don't plan on getting old anytime soon. I feel you, Gail. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
You may be able to tell that from the stuff I purchase. Oh, yeah, Gail, you always purchase like such
You're my
fun
biggest fan.
stuff.
Yes.
Cartoony, fun things. It
Right.
keeps us. There is our jokester of the hour, Miss Helen Melker. Welcome in, Helen. Great to see you, doll. Thank you for being here as well. And we are, oh, Dana says lives by Palmer Park. You're not too far from us. You're probably 12 minutes from me then. So yeah, it's pretty gross today. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Really was hoping we could work outside this weekend. We were going to order mulch. I'm so glad, David, we didn't order the mulch this weekend. Like,
I know. Well, I'm getting the mulch tomorrow, so that way, because Tuesday is supposed to dry up and be nice.
good.
With storms here and there, so
Yes.
it's time.
Yes. You know, it's getting to be dry fire season for the summer, and there's always lots of wildfires out here. So I am definitely not going to poop on any rain. We're grateful, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's just so cold. I was hoping to be wearing shorts on my patio, and I'm wearing sweatshirts on the couch.
6 more weeks of winter.
I know, that damn groundhog, right? All right, friends. Well, welcome in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a lurker, pop out and say howdy. We want to welcome you guys, and we're just so glad you're here. So, guys, the way this is going to work, we have a combination of auctions. We're going to give you a price on the item. We'll put it up on the screen, and then you can decide if you want to bid on that. In the comments, we'll do a quick little countdown that's 15 seconds, and then we will have Lisa type in the words bid in. Once you see that bid in from Lisa, the highest bidder prior to the bid in takes the bid. That's pretty much it. With quick claims, we'll give you a letter, we'll give you a price, and then you can type, whoever types in the letter first gets first choice on the quick claims. And yes, thank you for the great reminder, Phil. Put a thumbs up, friends. Yep. Right so, you ready to go, babe?
I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
All righty. Do you want to go first?
We have the wood burner on. Wow. Yeah, I'll go first. Shabby.
We're in the UK. Shabby said wood burner on today. Is it chilly there, Shabby? What's the weather?
Yeah, that sounds
All right.
nice. I always like a nice wood fire.
Yes, me
All
too.
right. Well, because I've already shown it, I mean, I might as well, because this is a mystery sale. I'm going to start off with an oddity
Okay.
and
No,
another item.
I'm sorry.
So, so yes, the fur is all intact. There's no smells. Really nice taxidermy, and it has been mounted onto this little wooden post. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it's definitely a nice branch, and then screwed in with the pull string, so a nice handle on it. I think it was nicely crafted. It could definitely be used as, like I said, yes, I carried this around everywhere. And, it was nice because then the vendors would say something and bring me in and start talking about stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, I think it's cool. You can definitely just hang it with your taxidermy stuff. But I also think with Father's Day coming around, that person that's really hard to buy for, talk about a fun gift.
So fun.
You can do anything, Adam. You can go back scratcher. You could definitely just put like a keychain at the end if you're always losing your keys. But yeah, back scratcher works really nice. But yeah, his hoof is all intact, and you've got both sides here as well. So I think it's a nice piece, about 12 inches long. Well, Trina, if you're eating waffles, no, I'm kidding. So I thought, there may not be an audience for this, and if not, I'll just hold on to it for a while. But I do like the fact that it is in nice condition. It's one that, even if it's semi-pro taxidermy, it was probably like in a nice mountain shop. So like this is a valuable piece, and I'd much rather it find a new home than just get tossed away. And then the other piece, it's a very standard piece for a lot of people out there. It's a door stopper. Not really, it's a sat iron, but it's best used as a door stopper. Yes, this is not Bambi. I think this is Bambi's cousin, like second cousin, Billy.
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 We
Yeah.
do.
But yeah, keychain. I'm serious, Amy. Use it as a keychain. If you're a school teacher, I know Holly's not here right now, but school teacher, hall pass type of thing, probably get in trouble for that. But anyway,
Oh, mortified third graders with that thing. Yes.
but yeah, really nice sad iron. It has its release on this end here. I'm not going to release it because I don't know if it'll go back together easy. But it is numbered 90 by Sensible, NRS and Co. So you've got your original wooden handle, and you could definitely use this sad iron. It doesn't have too much texture to that. So nice heavy piece, and this measures 6 inches. So thank you, Gail. I appreciate you for being here and everyone else. But let's go ahead and start our countdown. Anybody else wants to get in? Karen Williams, if you need a back scratcher, just saying, Father's Day's coming up. All right, let's go ahead and count down if anybody else wants to get in. We've got the hoof or we've got the sat iron.
Karen Williams, what's up, love? Good to see you.
Also makes a nice bookend if you set it up and have your kitchen books or, all that kind of stuff. So 15, yes, dark arts bowl, great way to mix it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, mount it to the wall and hang your coat on it. But 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end or 16. Thank you, Gail. You keep me in business with my weird stuff. I love weird stuff like that.
He does, and he loves a good sat iron, guys. This man will pick up a sat iron no matter where we are. David's like, I want the sat iron.
But seriously, could you imagine if a deer came up and just was like, hey, and you just got to shake his hand? You get to do that in real life. So,
Yeah,
Gail,
don't
let
try
me
that
know.
Yellowstone or anything, though.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No. So, yeah, Gail, I'm pretty sure I know what you want, but let me know for sure so we can get you down. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes, that extra extension that everyone needs, Adam, for sure.
You always need it.
Okie dokie. So I am going to do choice. This
Awesome,
is actually
Gail.
for your youngest daughter. How cute, Gail.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
So these are from my personal collection. David and I have been revamping my plate wall, and I've been trying to change out some of my stuff that's been up there for 10 years. And so what I've done is I started replacing things with enamel over copper plates from the 50s and 60s. Oh, so cool. So in that process, some of my QP plates came down, and I have literally nowhere up here to put them. I've been looking like, where can I hang these? I
I
don't know.
wondered if you found a place. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of wall space. The mermaid ones I put in my bathroom, but these are all mushroom. So I'm going to start these at 14 for choice. And the first one up, these are actually all signed, you guys, by Florence Baker. Florence Baker was an artist that was very popular in the 1960s and 70s, and she was known for her hand done paintings, drawings, and watercolors of Rose O'Neill's Cupies. So this one is just absolutely precious. I'm going to get you in close. There's the signature, right? And then baby Cube is chilling with a froggy. And then we've also got a little butterfly and sitting under the little toadstool as the rain comes down. Now, the best part about these is if you're feeling like you want to hang them, guess who already made hangers on the back? Well, this is from hanging them on my own wall. I just glued E6000 to a paper clip on the back, and it makes the best little hangers, and they're very, very secure. They will not come off. So if you don't like the plate hangers on them and you want to do something different with them, they will, if you take like a pair of pliers, it's done with glue. So they will come off, but you're going to have to work at it a little bit. Okay. So that's your first choice. And that little guy, let me give you a diameter 4 inches. So 4 inches on this little biscuit. And you do have the 22 karat gold all the way around. Really sweet little accents. That's choice 1. Okay. Choice number 2 is a bit bigger. And this one is one of my favorites. Again, personal collection from these. I love them. This is a little Cupie standing on her head on top of these mushrooms. And again, she put Rose O'Neill, who is the original artist of all of the Cupies. She was in Branson, Missouri for a long time. And Florence Baker is the artist that did the renderings of these little watercolors for these plates. So again, this one's a little bigger. It does have the original plate hanger on it that was hanging on my wall. And size-wise, this one is 6 inches. Okay. So 6 inches on this little cutie with the toadstools standing on her head with their little apron coming down over her. She's so cute. Next up is probably my favorite of the trio because it is just the sweetest. And again, you can see our signatures here. And then this little guy is reading information on kindness. And I, of course, loved that. I thought it was so sweet. That's why I kept it. And information on kindness. He's little guy's falling asleep. You can see the edge on this one is like a green color, and the edge on this one, whoops, let me turn it, is kind of like a bluish green. Pretty similar though. And I had them hung kind of together on my plate wall. So they are super duper cute. And this one is also 6 inches in diameter. And it does have the hanger on the back, which I glued on there my very self. All right. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Bree, for the bids. If anybody else wants to get in on these, now is the time. Again, hand painted. These are hand done art plates by Florence Baker. And if you look online, these go for a pretty little penny. So I was thrilled to bring them to you. They're from my collection. So let's count them down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So darn cute. I love these. Thank you for your bids. I am a Cupie lover. Always have been. Always will be. Even have a Cupie tattoo. Phil, you're only move, not downsizing. It's okay. All right, Phil, congratulations. You took the bid at 20. Bree, you are right behind her at 19. So, Phil, let me know, doll, if you want. We'll just call this one kindness. And then we'll call this one the little one. And we'll call this one headstand. So, headstand, kindness, or the little one, all three. Okay.
All
Thank
together.
you so much. Oh, they're so precious. And I'm so glad you're getting them. Thanks, Phil.
Congrats,
Enjoy.
Phil.
And thank you guys all for the bids. They're so sweet.
All right. So for a Sunday night, I thought we both thought, let's do a couple of quick claims just to keep it fun and going fast. But also for those of you that have the quick internet, this gives you a chance to get something really awesome for a great price. So I'm going to show you the choices. I have two different barware pieces. Hey, Laura, it's great to see you. Miff, are you moving to Colorado? No.
Laura, what's up? Hello, hello.
So first off in this quick claim is going to be a new old stock set. It would have originally had the cover box with a graphic on it, but it doesn't have that. It does still have the band that holds it all together and the cover, and it has never been taken out. They're kind of trying to pop out. But you have all the different card suits, the diamonds, spades, clubs, and hearts for your little cocktail napkins, as well as all of the little and they're like soft, almost like velvet, soft little coasters. And so that's all coming in one set. And you can display it like this or take all the stuff out and enjoy it in your bar setting. And it measures about 6 by 12 in the box. And these are made in England. So I forgot to mention, there it is, made in England. They're nice and clean, no stains or anything. They've all stayed in the box. And from what I could find, it's made by Frund Mayer or Frund Meyer, Freundmayer. So there is a maker for it. It would have been on the cover. But then I also have these. I have a set of 4 of these Beef Eater tall glasses tumblers with the frosted glass. You've got the Beef Eater for the Beef Eater gin on one side, and then of course you have the actual Beef Eater here, and then the BLT. That is the, what does it stand for? Beef Eater Lime and Tonic.
Oh,
on those, and so
that's what we had for dinner last night.
Yeah,
not the actual BLTs,
right? Yeah. Actual BLT. So there's 4 that come in the set, and those are red and white, and they're in great condition, usable. I think they're late 70s, mid to mid 80s, somewhere in there, and they are also made in England. So I thought these would be a nice little set to put in your barware. Let me mute for just a second. We got a cop.
Oh, I'll have to mute you. I'm sorry. That's okay. It's less. Hi, John.
So yeah, you can display it like that. Hey, John. Good to see you. Let me turn my light down just a little bit. So they're all coming together as a set, or you can get the new old stock set here. But I thought they also looked really nice together. If you have your Beef Eaters and you've got the card suits, you can do a whole thing, almost like an Alice in Wonderland type of thing.
It's all English. That's really cool.
Yeah. So these are going to be quick claims, nice and cheap, $14 each with the letter B for Beef Eater. B for Beef Eater, and they're $14 for the set of 4, or $14 for the new old stock barware set. And this is from the 60s, and this one is late 70s into the 80s.
Awesome.
So letter B, if interested. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I love barware, especially this new old stock type of set.
That really goes together too. Cute together. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be a nice display for sure. All right, so I'm not seeing any interest. They're $14 for the set of 4, or $14 for the new old stock set. Just put in the letter B. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. All righty. Let's see here, guys. Let's do a little quickie pie claim. Beaumont kids. Okay, there's a whole convo that I'm going to have to check, that I'm going to have to step on after the show, because this sounds like a murder story or something. I need it on it. I need it on it. I've got the FOMO. Okay. So I am going to quick claim some hankies.
Okay.
And these are all really cool. They're different. They're pretty. This first one is round. How often do you see a round and sheer hanky? I love it. Very pretty. No issues whatsoever. These are all from the 50s and 60s. Really sweet.
Hey,
That's
Dave.
the first one. The next one has a peach edge, which is really great. And then it's got these daisies with like a green center. And I love the little blue background on those. So that is going to be the second one. And when I give you the price and the letter, you'll type it in for the quick claim. Okay. So this next one, really sweet. It has an aqua border, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
And then look at like the little dot work. And this one is super sweet. I think this one's definitely all cotton. Very thin, very pretty. No issues with these. And again, I love how these display. Put them in all kinds of little glasses, put them in planters. They just always display so nicely.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Kevin, I got you for the napkin set. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
So the next one up is all green, and it's got these really pretty roses on it. Love that. And then you got like some little yellow buttercups in there as well. And then the last one has the original little tag on it and the brand as well. And the tag says, oh my gosh, all cotton. And then it's got a number and then it says made in Japan. So this one I think is beautiful. Look, these are kind of like a daisy thistle type flower. Really, really pretty and very mod looking, very 60s.
Yeah.
Right. So those are your choices. And your choices are going to be $7 each, letter H for hanky. $7 each, letter H for hanky. Hi, Prairie Stone. How are you? Great to see you guys. There's Shannon. Hi, guys.
Jason jumped in.
Hi. Welcome in, Jason. Good to see you, love. All right. So our Vuvu is in for H. Let me know, our Vuvu, which one or ones you want. We'll call this one green, pink, aqua, peach, or round. Okay. So we'll claim by color or shape. Just let me know which one or ones you want. If anybody else wants in on these $7, letter H for the vintage hankies. So nice to display with all of your pretties.
Yeah.
Okay, our Vuvu is taking pretty in pink with the original tag. Love it.
Yes.
And then did anybody else want any other hankies? $7, letter H. Just let me know. These are great. All right, and we'll keep it moving. Throw back to David. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's do an auction. I have a couple of different pieces here, little planters, and let's start off with an older one. This is from the 30s, 40s. It's a whole planter. It's the whole Sueño tulip jardiniere, a nice little one, about 4 by 5. So you've got the nice tulips and that nice ombre blue up to like the off-white tan.
Nice.
It is two-sided, no chips or any damage. And yeah, it's just a nice little guy, little jardiniere, and nice little handles, no chips, like I said, and nice and clean. I did use some bartender's friend, got some there still. There's a little rub there. I'll get that off afterwards. I just didn't get it completely. So it's a nice clean piece from the late 30s, 40s. So a nice old little pot. And then this guy, we almost kept just because the shape and the style. You've got the 3 feet on the bottom, and then that beautiful green speckle for the bowl. And it's actually a planter, but I would use it like as a console bowl. You've got the kidney bean shape, or the kidney shape, sorry. And I don't know, it's just such a cool style. The maker is Ovina Pottery. So on the bottom, it's Covina Pottery. Yeah. And that was in California, USA.
Covina, California. Yeah.
And you do have the numbered here, 925. And you can find it online. If you look with that number, you can find them out there. Nice condition. These are pretty interesting, in great shape. 8 inches long on this one. That's 40s, 50s, so older. Yeah. Yep, Phil is correct. Thank you so much.
Totally.
So this is a little
I love it. Very mid-century.
yeah,
Yes.
so you got the mid-century meeting some Art Nouveau style going on there. I think it's, obviously they complement each other pretty nice, but they do stand alone very well. You've got that nice little piece, and then of course that shape. Just imagining what you can put in there: jelly bellies, your smudge stick, your remote control, anything.
Yeah,
So,
planners are great for just about anything that, you need a little bowl for something. Use a planner. Vintage, vintage, vintage.
right,
Yeah.
vintage, and yeah, it'll hold. I mean, this is very old and it's still in such good condition. If you take care of it, I mean, it'll last for forever, in my opinion.
How many
This
hot dogs do you think you can cram in both those pieces, babe?
easily. Well, let's see, one. You could probably get 7. I'd say
About
7.
7 wieners in that
Yeah,
one.
7 if
Okay.
you want it to stay flat. You don't want.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
What about
It
the
could
other one?
be, yeah, your individual banana sundae.
Yeah, that would be a fun little weird Sunday bowl. Although I don't know if it's safe to eat out of because it's a
I
planner.
wouldn't.
Be
Yeah, I
careful.
would not eat out of that. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Wiener
Wiener press
festival.
in full. There you
Yes.
go.
All right. Well, $16 for choice. We're going to have a recap, so we will bring these back for the recap. But if you want to jump in when we go on to the next item, just let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.
And we do. All right, y'all. I have, let's see, where do we want to go here? Ooh, let's do these. These are so cute. So this is going to be a choice. And the choice is going to be between two things. And I am starting the choices at $15. Okay. First up for choice is the cutest little pink mid-century. I think it's a pig. I'm pretty sure it's a pig, but the ears are throwing me off. So it could be pigman bear, bear man pig. I don't know. Now, I thought at first when I got it too that it was a salt and pepper shaker. It's not. It's actually a figurine, and she has right there was a leaf, and the leaf got a little split and lost part of it. The flower is fine. The leaf is in as is condition. This is a harder to find little guy. Anytime you see the elongated neck with the little stumpy body, that is definitely 1950s. And look, it's marked Japan on the bottom. I tried to find a brand on these, and there isn't. They're just Japan. But such a cute little pink guy and in good shape, other than losing part of her little leaf.
Yeah.
So I'm fabulous. I'm Petunia Piggy. I really like her eyelashes. And what do you guys think? Pig, bear, bear, pig? I don't know. I love the little ears, though. Aren't they so cute? So she's going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2 is an Irwin Cupie that once upon a time, and I'm sure most of you know this, but if you didn't, see these little holes in the top of her head? These were used as powder sprinklers. So they would come with talcum powder back in the day when everybody used talcum powder. Wave your hands in the air if you just don't care. And she would have had powder in her. So I believe her little outfit that is crocheted, look, she's even got little crocheted underpants. How cute. Is just adorable. I love the yellow and green for summer and spring. And then also she is marked right there on the back, Irwin. Most of you guys know that is a brand that made celluloid toys, a lot of bath toys during the time too. And she's just precious. And her little arms will move up and down so she can wave, whatever you want her to do. I just think she's such a little cutie, and I love her face. Hi guys. So those are the choices. I'm sorry, Phil. I know. I love to bring fun stuff for a mystery sale because it's a surprise. So that's right, Kevin. She has all kinds of talcum coming out of her parts. But the great thing is there's no more talcum in there, so don't worry. She's not powdery. I have seen a few of these before with the original powder in them. Ooh. So these are going to be your choices. The mid-century piggy, harder to find on the kitsch side, or our little Irwin Cupie talcum shaker.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. 15. Hi, Doreen. Welcome in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mwah. They gave little kisses. Thank you guys so much for the bids. Oh, yellow and green's Aussie colors. That's right. I remember I learned that from the break dancer in the I can't remember her name, and I'm not going to make fun of
her. I wonder how she's doing by now. I'm guessing.
You know what? She had her 15 minutes. She went viral. Good on her. You know, whatever there, I guess.
Yeah.
So, Robin Watson, congratulations, sweetie. Let me know if you want the little piggy, or if you want the Cupie, or if you want both. Oh my God, Laza, that's great. We were tracking the same thing. I remember her bright green and yellow outfit from her break dance. It was interesting.
It was a nice one.
Yeah, it's good. And then Phil, you are right after Robin. Okay. So after Robin chooses, then we're going to Phil. And I think that was everybody.
I believe so.
Yes. I'm going to have to close the window up here, babe. It is cold. I'm freezing. Okay. Robin's taking Cube. There you go. She is coming to you. Thank you so much. Phil, do you want Piggy Bear? Let me know. And if not, just say pass. And I think that was the 2 bidding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. We appreciate it. Trying to get up to 100, but if we don't, it's a holiday weekend. So, Ray Gunn, that's what it was. Well,
Ray Gunn, that's it. Thank you, Myth. Myth's like, no, she's not our gal. Yeah, we have some Americans we've disowned too. Don't worry.
Tell you what, I'll take Ray Gunn any day. So,
anyway,
so I'm doing a quick claim here. When we first got these, I thought that they were bookends, but then I was like, well, they face the same way. And then I looked at the base, and you see how it slopes up. So that's actually a door stopper from the 50s that they made out of cast iron. And so you just set it, and it slides right under your door. You have a little bit of felt on the bottom so it doesn't slide. And then the little Scotty's just looking up. So it just kind of gives a fun little detail to your little door if you prop it open. And I do have 2. So they're 2 identical, same condition and everything, but I'm offering them individually for anybody that wants a door stopper, just one, but you can always use 2 in different areas. So these measure right at 6 inches tall. I personally feel like if you're doing like a Scotty Terrier display, my dad was big in Scotty Terriers in the 80s. This displays almost like a figure, as long as you don't see it from the side. So it is one of those things you can display with all your other dogs, and you won't even realize it's a doorstop. So they are nice and heavy, about a pound each. And all of the paint is still intact, even on his little collar with the little faux bells in there. These would be great also during Christmas time if you wanted to set them up onto the mantle and just tuck in your little stocking through there, and it could hold them up as well. So they're going to be choice for a quick claim. Scotty dogs, just put in the letter S. They're $18 each, just $18 each with the letter S for Scotty. I know Scotties are very cute. 80s, they got a big comeback. But yeah, they're very, very iconic in my opinion. So $18 each. Put in the letter S if interested. And once again, they're a doorstop, but you can definitely use them as just like a figural piece in a display.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah, and nice and clean. There's no rust or anything to them. So
yeah, they're in really good shape, and they're really darling. I know. I love Scotties.
Here, boy. Here, boy. All right. So $18 each, letter S, and I will set these aside. Thank you, guys.
Let's do these. These are so good. So I got into some original art, which is always a good time. And these are actually original oils on canvas. Our Vuvu and Gina are in for the Scotties. So let's go back to you, sweetie.
Okay. Hey, Gina, it's good to see you. Sorry about that. So yeah, Susan, our Vuvu, let me know if you want one or two, and then Gina, just watch what her reply is, and then let me know. Thank you guys, and those are $18 each.
Cool. Awesome. Congrats, guys. Yes, welcome, Gina. Good to have you, girly.
Yes.
Okay, so I am gonna do a quick claim on these. Okay, our Vuvu's gonna take one. Gina, let David know if you want the other one, doll.
Okay.
And these are really pretty. I found them actually together, which doesn't happen that often, but I'm a sucker for some vintage art, especially hand painted oils that are signed. So you can see this one does have the original signature. I can't make it out. I'm really not sure who did it, but I'm guessing it's probably a hobbyist piece. But I will be honest, I couldn't do that.
No, me
So,
neither.
for a hobbyist piece, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And the back I want to show you is just a little beat up. It looks like it was pro framed with paper at one point. You do have the little hanging wire in the back, and then you also have like the little hanger with the teeth as well. Size on this piece is 8, and this is framed 8 by 10 in the frame. And then, if you are not crazy about the frame, but you love the oil, I can always pop it out and send it alone. But I'll be honest, this frame's lightweight and it's super groovy. I'm going to go with probably 60s or 70s on the frame. And it almost has like a gold sheen on the design. There you go. You can kind of see it. So really beautiful little frame, 8 by 10, and then the inset would be 5 by 7. So just lovely. That is going to be the first choice in the quick claim. I know, Laza, I did too. One of the reasons I picked it up, I'm like, the frame on this is even really cool.
Right.
This one I adore as well. It is also signed, and it is an original oil. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. It is signed. At first, I thought I got really excited because I thought it was signed by Oprah. And then I was like, wait a minute. It is Opera.
So
OPRO. And again, searched on that, didn't come up with anything. I'm going to guess it's probably just somebody that was really good at doing oils. I know, Adam, I do too. And I just thought this was the sweetest little piece. And again, it's horizontal. Right here, you have the little hanger on the back. And you can tell that frame is pretty old. It's a little weathered, but again, I love that because, hey, vintage. I'm sorry, Phil. I know it's a mystery sale, so I didn't get to preview anything. And then I picked everything out. And I'm like, man, I really wish I would have previewed all this. But
right. Yeah.
at the same time, that's fun about a mystery sale, right?
Mm-hmm.
So next to the other picture, yes. Thanks, Aim. Okay, so 8 by 10 on this. And then this little guy, let me see the
But
size.
together, like they instantly can make a motif on a wall.
Yes, 7.5 by 5 3/4 on the little one. So these are going to be quick claims. They are original oils. They are very vintage, and they are both really nicely done.
Yeah.
These are going to be quick claims of $22 each. Letter O for oil.
Oh.
Letter O, $22 each. Original. This one's done by Oprah. Just kidding.
Okay.
And this one, I honest to goodness can make out, y'all. I don't know.
Sure,
Okay, Robin, thank you so much for your O. Let me know. We'll call this one vertical or horizontal.
Perfect.
Okay. Or you can do green background or however you want to do it, Robin. But $22 for choice letter O. And they are both really sweet. Love an original oil, especially with
I was gonna say, especially with those frames, my gosh.
Robin's going to take them both.
Great.
I don't blame you, Robin. They're really good. So thank you. Yay. I have so much fun curating this stuff, guys. I love those. Love those. In fact, I was thinking about keeping them both too. So
Well, and that's one of the things I like about a mystery sale, because like a lot of times for a mystery sale, we'll get the stuff together, but we're not taking pictures, we're not posting it. So then we wait till sale day to get the sale together, and then we end up being like, oh my gosh, this is cool. This is cool. So, this is one of those moments. We have a couple of tins that were out on the shelf. We got a couple the last state sale as well. And these make for great little catchers, little time capsule type of pieces. but also if you like want to make a fun joy jar, joy tin. This one is the only, no, actually I have two metal. So this one is the Schraff's chocolate from New York and Boston. You can see there's some scratching, but this is from, roughly the 50s, maybe a little bit older than that. And it does have a nice hinge on the back. It's the long hinge that goes all the way along. It's crimped. And it does have that nice, heavy, thick lid, so it keeps the chocolate from melting. Thank you so much, Phil, for putting that in there. But yeah, I think this is a nice piece to take and put in your vanity. Put your little handkerchiefs in there. Have them hanging out. Really nice colors, florals all the way around. So that's our first little tin, and it's measuring right at 8 by 5. And then this guy is from the 40s, 50s. And I thought it was just a fun tin, but from what I could find online, it's hand painted on that black metal by Ransburg, which is stamped on the bottom. And
Yep.
this was originally would be for a powder jar. So you
Yes.
use it for powder. It does still have its Bakelite hand or knob on the top. That's really nice condition and very clean on the inside. So you could definitely use it for powder, but you can also use it as a planter. Put a plant in there with a plastic liner,
Yeah.
and it would look really pretty. So this one right here is about 5-inch diameter. No real damage to it at all, just some light wear, a little scuffing. And then this one right here is the one that's not metal. This is 50s as well, but it's hard plastics. It's made by,
Yes.
in fact, the name is Popiel Brothers.
Yep.
Uh, I don't know if it'll pop in. Yeah, there you
It's a
go.
Popeil product. You
Oh,
guys
cool.
remember Ron Popeil? Once upon a time, older Ron, made rotisserie ovens. I'm wondering if it's the same Popeil.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But it's so cool because it is a nice lightweight one. Great for stuff like your cotton balls, swabs, whatever. But it's like a marbly white on there. Hey, B, I'm doing much better. Thank you. And then
Thanks.
that is actually a red top, not orange, if it's coming in a little orange. Yeah,
It's
cotton balls and
beautiful.
tips, totally.
Yeah, it's great for a bathroom or a vanity. And it's kind of that celluloid that has the marbly
Yeah,
look to it. Yeah.
I think it'll pop in. I don't know. It's hard to get that marble to pop in with the light, but yeah, it has that marbly look.
And there's
So
no issues with the flour, no paint chipping or anything. And
yeah,
it's white in the middle, but it's kind of hard to see.
yeah, yeah. You can see the white, the off white.
Yes.
Oh, ever
And the Popeil pocket fisherman, Gail knows exactly what
yes.
I'm about.
No,
Yeah.
definitely different. I think that's definitely different. But yeah, so for $18, these are really nice tins, containers that are great for gifts, but also nice for risers and just different decor settings. So this one has the lid, Jack LaLanne. Yes. Oh my God. So you have a hinged lid, and yeah, great condition, no damage as far as dings, just some light scratching on the top. So
That's awesome.
$18 for choice. I'm not seeing any interest. So we will set these aside. Think about making joy jars and stuff. Great little pieces. So
Absolutely. Cindy's
nice,
in at
Cindy.
18. Thank you,
So
Cindy.
thank you, Cindy. I'm going to go ahead and count down because we do want to get to some more items. But thank you, Cindy, for putting in your bid. Looking for 19 or more, and we're counting down now. Yeah, very whimsical. Thank you, Sarah Lee. I'm not good at using that word, but every time someone says it, I'm like, that's it. It's whimsical. So thank you. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, parquet, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. A fun
Perfect.
joke. Take that baker's chocolate, put some in here, and tell the kids, yeah, go to the chocolate tin, get some chocolate, and see what they do. It's so fun.
Parquet.
Okay. All
Now
right.
I'm gonna
There's
do
our
that
bid
with it the rest of the night. Yeah.
end. I know. Well, thank you so much, Cindy. Let me know if you want the chocolate tin, the black tin, or the plastic floral, or multiple. Just let me know. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Cindy. Congrats.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so
Hey, Cindy.
speaking of Cindy said all free. Thank you, Cindy. Congrats. Those are awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, speaking of tens, so I have a little choice for you. Let me see if this is a quick claim. Oh, this is a quick claim. Okay. Lisa, take a break. It's a quick claim. Okay. So these are going to be quick claims each. There's 2 things to pick from. And the first one is so cute. I found this at Juntique from a vendor out in the street, and I thought it was adorable. It's a little trinket box, and it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure it's a hobbyist piece. There was no marking. If I had to guess, of course, made in Japan, but I don't really know. And it's got, look at this little Tweety bird on the cover singing with his little music notes, super kitschy and cute. And I think it might be like a vanity powder box. So I'm not exactly for sure, but it has the little painted, hand painted flowers on every side. And then even on the little corners, they did like some little painting and such. Super sweet. No issues on the inside of the lid. Definitely, like if I had to guess an era, I'm going to go with probably 50s, 60s. Hard to tell because I really searched for this. There's no others. This is it. So I'm saying it's probably one of a kind. And whoever decided to hand paint this was actually really talented. Really a cute little kitschy bird. So, oops, sorry, I have it on the wrong way. There, FYI, the lid only fits if you have it the right way. So just letting you know. Now, size-wise on this cute piece, it is 4.5 by 5. So it's almost square within like a half an inch, 4.5 by 5 on the little, we're calling it bird box, just like the movie. Okay. So bird box. I have another bird box, but this one is a mystery tin. And so it's choice of my bird box that you can see or my mystery bird box because it's a mystery sale. I had to have a mystery tin. This is a darling little tin. It has birdies all over it with some flowers. I think it's 70s from what I can tell. And it is chock full of tiny smalls. So this is not a very big tin. Let me show you. Let's see here. 4.5 inches tall. Diameter is 3.5. And it is super cute. It is chock full. It weighs probably a pound, maybe a pound over, chock full of wonderful little fun vintagey things. So, and they're all small. So there might be jewelry, there might be ephemera, there might be some ceramics, some little figurines, some tchotchkes. You just never know. You never know what you're going to get in a mystery tin. But I promise you, everybody that's a mystery tin from us is like, oh, that was so fun. So those are your choices between bird box or bird mystery tin. And these are going to be quick claims for $16. Type the letter M for mystery. Letter M. And you can pick the bird box or the mystery tin.
Woohoo!
Letter M, 16.
Robin Watson.
Robin, let me know, love, if you would like bird box or if you would like bird 10, or you can certainly take both. And then Gina, we are going to come to you after Robin chooses. Yes. All right. So Robin and Gina, thank you guys so much for the quick claims. And we will find out what you want to do. All righty. Thank you guys. These are so cute.
Okay. Robin's taking a mystery tin.
Mystery tin for Robin. I promise you won't be disappointed. It's so cute. And there's way more than $16 worth of stuff in there. Okay. And then bird box. Gina, did you want this little cutie pie? Just let me know. All right. Or you can say pass. Either way, no pressure. All right. Thank you guys.
Those are fun choices. They look good together too.
Yes.
So I'm going to do an auction. I've got 5 different little guys. They're very kitschy, made out of wood and hand painted. They're all from the 50s, made in Japan. And some of them have the stamp, some do not. Okay, Gina said yes on that bird box.
Oh, you got it, Gina. Thanks,
That's
doll.
so cool. And I was telling Sarah last week when she found that, I was like, I've never even seen that. How did you? Where are you
One of
coming up
a
with this stuff?
kind. I don't think we'll probably see it again. It's one of a
Right.
kind.
Right. Well, these are all jointed. So they're all put together with wood and hand painted, and then they're attached with string, or one actually has a little spring for the neck, but they're same maker. But I just want to show you. So their heads move around, and they just stay dancing like this. You can swivel them all around. Oh no, it's actually stuck down, so you don't want to swivel them. But their heads do swivel,
These are
and they measure about 3 to 3.5, depending on the animal. So, Sarah, do you want me to show you all of them? You want to?
I've seen all of them. I
Yeah.
love them.
But
Yes.
let's get up close on them because they get kind of confusing. So, yes, they're going to be $10 per choice. Really collectible pieces. This, I would say, is a spotted dog. What do you think?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
definitely a dog with a mandolin.
Yes. So, dog playing mandolin. That's pretty standard for the 50s, I guess. We have a bunny that has done a little too much drumming. His string. I'm just going to show that string. It's a little loose, so that's one that you'll want to like prop his head up. Maybe put a little paper down in there to prop it up. I wouldn't glue it
They're
personally.
so cute. I mean, you
Yeah,
could do it, but
you
um,
could, but like
I'll
when you
have
stand them up,
little bobbleheads. Sorry,
yeah,
babe.
little bobbleheads. But he still has his sticks, and he looks like he's really going to town on that drum. But yeah, I love the little bunny and the motion in all the feet. One is always down, and then the other one is up to give it that motion. We have the monkey, of course, playing his accordion or little noisemaker. He's not spooky though,
He's
and that's on with it looks like wood, a little dowel holding him in.
yeah. I
And
love that.
then this is the one that I'm like, I don't know. We were talking about pigs earlier. Do you see a pig here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Totally.
so then this is definitely a pig, and he has his megaphone, so he's a noisy pig. And yeah, he's got his string there. This one does not have the Japan stamp on there. It's probably just washed off. But yes, all of them made in Japan. And then this guy is this one I think may have been like a Disney piece. I don't know for sure. It's not marked besides just stamped Japan on the bottom. This one is a little bit taller. This is the one that's 3.5 inches tall, and he's definitely a piggy, and he's playing his viola or violin,
So
and he does have some of the blue paint missing from his hat. So, but that's honestly, I think that's not a big deal. And he's the one that has the spring. So I think he might be a little bit older than the others.
I want to say they're all 50s and 40s from what I know, but
Right.
this little guy, I want to say was
Mhm.
from the Three Little Pigs,
Yes.
Disney version of the Three Little Pigs.
Right.
Um,
He
because he's
definitely has that.
slightly different. Yeah.
Yeah, he has that vibe, like definite Disney look to it. So thank you, Bree. I see your bid. If anybody else wants to get in, these are choice, and they're fun, kitschy wooden hand painted pieces from Japan from the 50s. How cool are these? Like
Yeah, I
little,
would probably just glue Bunny's head on.
yeah, I think so too, because it
We can
will just sit
do it
back.
for you if you would prefer. We can glue Bunny's head on, or we can leave him and you can do it.
Yep, absolutely. But you can get him to sit.
They're
You just
so
gotta
cute.
work with them. So
So
yes,
cute.
I think they're so cute. Look at that lineup. What a cool group. So let's count them down. Thank you guys so much. Devil Pig, yes, Devil Pig's right there with the megaphone. All right, 15. If anybody else wants to get in, their choice 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 11 for our bid end. Thank you, Lisa. And Bree, just let me know which animal or animals you would like.
They are precious. I think they came as a set, honestly. Everybody but the springy pig. I think they may have all come together. I'm not for sure, or maybe they were little collectibles, but I can
Yeah.
see them coming in like a little made in Japan box or something.
Oh, totally. I could totally see that. Yeah. So Bree, let me know which animals will go monkey, dog, pig, devil pig, bunny.
Double pig. They're both playing instruments. They're
Yep,
just,
they
yeah.
are. Well, and
They're
this is a narcoleptic drummer.
yeah, yes. Bless his heart.
Wake up, buddy.
He fell asleep. It's narcoleptic bunny drummer.
Yeah,
They are cute. I know. I
what
love
a
them.
cutie. Yeah.
So fun. All right. So Bree, let us know, sweetie, which one or ones you want. Okay, she said the dog.
All right, we got you for the doggy right here.
Did anybody else want any of these? They're very collectible from the 50s, little wooden bobblehead animal band critters, $10 each. Just let us know.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so I have had crazy good luck with jewelry caskets lately, finding them. And I will say I have never sold these particular ones before. And they're just gorgeous. So I'm going to start these at 40, and they're very ornate. And these are on eBay anywhere from like 70 to 90. I'm starting them at 40, and they're different sizes. So these are little heart shaped jewelry caskets, and I have a brooch in that one, just so you can see how wonderfully they display your jewelry. So what's neat about the fact that this one's a heart is you have little cherubs all the way around with this lovely gold or malu, and the little cherubs are holding up the hearts as the little footed legs. So you can see our hinge is back here at the back. We have beveled glass all the way through. We have the little latch that you pick up and open. And then there is red velvet inside. So yeah, it just is a really beautiful look. It's great to display your rings, your brooches. If you have like your grandma's wedding set, something like that. I think these look so beautiful with vintage jewelry inside. Very Hollywood Regency, Amy, absolutely. And they're in lovely shape, no issues. So this one is the smaller. And I will tell you, the brooch that's on the inside is signed. It's a Robert original. If you know, you know. And that'll be going on eBay this week. So the smaller heart is 4.25 wide, and then top to bottom 3.25 that way, and then it stands right at 2.25 tall. So absolutely, if you were getting engaged, this would be an epic little vintage Hollywood Regency kind of Art Nouveau style to put the wedding ring in. And it's just precious. Look at that brooch inside. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So that one is going to be choice number 1. The other one that I have for choice is bigger. And this one is at pretty much the exact same style. The cherubs, I'll put them both together. The cherubs are slightly different, but pretty much the same. The arm position, I think, is just a little bit different on them. And this one has more of an ornate floral or malu that goes all the way around. You can see you've got like a twisted braid, same bevel glass, and this gorgeous opening. And it is just beautiful. Again, that brooch is also going to eBay this week. If anybody's interested in the brooches, email me later. You can buy them before they go to eBay. And this one had its original tag on the bottom, made in Japan. So these date to the 50s. They are basically repops of the old jewelry caskets from the early 1900s. Yeah, they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm asking 40 for choice. Again, the heart-shaped ones go up there. So this is actually quite a good deal versus what you could buy it for elsewhere, like on eBay. And let me give you a measurement size on the big one. So diameter wise, side of the heart to side of the heart is 5.5. And then hinge to latch is 5. Height is 3. So absolutely stunning pieces. No issues whatsoever. These are estate finds. and they are gorgeous to display any of your jewelry, any family heirloom jewelry. They are just so beautiful. Look at that. It doesn't that green just pop on the inside too?
Yeah.
This brooch, I believe, is a Juliana brooch from Dean and Eliza. Again, if you know, you know on your brooches. So beautiful pieces. And they are almost identical jewelry caskets. So this
Okay.
one's patina is just a little lighter than this one. So I'm going to start a countdown. I see Gina and Kathy both in. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I love these. Again, good price on these as far as what you could pay elsewhere. So starter countdown. Here we go. Thank you guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end or 42 or more. These are just so stunning.
Yeah.
I love the little hearts. I was going to save them with my Valentine's Day stuff too, but if you're like me, these are just year-round display pieces, not just for Valentine's Day. So, Gina, congratulations at 42. Just let me know if you want big or little. And then Kathy, same question to you, sweetie, at 41. And I think that was both the bidders, right?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations, ladies. They are lovely. So I hope you love them as much as I do. Thank you so much, guys.
Awesome. We'll see what happens. And Susan Arvu, I think you're still here. So Gina's taking the big one.
Okay, big for Gina. Kathy, do you want the small one? Let me know.
Just let us know. So I have this little puppet,
Thank you.
marionette, Walker, whatever you want to call him, but he is from the 80s, straight out of like a fair, in my opinion. And I love his blue fuzz. Hey, Nettie, it's good to see you just in time for helping us name this guy. So I'm starting him off at 25. He is an older one from the 80s. You have all the strings intact, good condition with the handle here. And I love the fact that he's got those big blue googly eyes and they move around and that big fluffy. Now I tried playing with lamb chop with this guy. He absolutely she loves him because it's just like the bed that she lays in, that same
Yeah.
blue type of fur. But it's so fun because the animals love these little guys and he's all soft, so he's not going to hurt an animal or a kiddo if you want to play with him. How did I already twist that up? Nothing. Oh, I see. Well, I just twisted it. There we go. Come back out. Come on out. Very fun. There we go. All right. So I love the fact that, you just have the 2 feet. So you only have the 2 feet to really work with, kind of like a dodo bird.
He is kind of a dodo.
But he's called Limber Louie.
Oh.
And Limber Louie should have a little bit longer hair. So when I was looking at him, like look at his feet, I think he may have had a trim at one point because of just old fur. So if someone did give him a cleanup, it did a really good job because you can't tell. But when I was looking online, he should have a little bit longer fur, and his name is Limber Louie. And he's very limber. You want to dance, Louie? All right, yeah, let's go. I think it's fun when you have the kids around, have some fun with them. You can take them for a little walk, and he will just keep going. Like, obviously, I just have a small little space to work with him, but he measures right at 14 inches tall when you're playing with him, about like that. And if you have a little hook, you just hang him up on a hook, and he'll hang there and wait for you to pick him up and play. What do you think? What do you think, huh? Limber Louie? And his head just got back.
He's adorable. I love these, and I loved him years ago as a kid. You would see people like go to the carnival and somebody would win one, and then they would make it walk, and they were like the coolest person. And yeah,
the coolest people. And I like the fact that the little paws are huge, so you can definitely have a lot of fun with him. Skipper's barking. So Skipper saw the dog, or Louie. So $25 if interested. I think he's a great 80s carnival toy. He's got his little cottontail in the back. So
he has a pom-pom bottom. I like that.
I got a pom-pom on my bottom. So he may just have to hang out here. I don't know. What do
Oh,
you think,
no.
buddy? Yeah. All right. So we'll let you guys think about it, figure out where you want to put them, and we'll be back for the recap.
He's the original. Hey, friends, quick reminder 103 people in the house. If you could, please throw a thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100 thumbs up on the broadcast per usual, and much appreciated. We're calling him a little dodo. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is either. I feel like it's something off of Sesame Street, and puppets call to my soul and David. So I don't know why we pick these things up. We just do.
No, I
Um,
think they're just fun. Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just good.
Good boy.
You're sorry.
All right. I'll put
All
them
right.
to the side.
Okay. So let's see. Where am I on this? Oh, okay. I've got a bundle coming your way. And I'm gonna start my bundle at 30. Okay. This is not a quick claim, it is an auction. And my bundle has multiple pieces that match. And I will be honest with you, I have never, ever, ever, ever seen one of these in the wild. And at this antique festival, I was like, oh, this is early 50s Norcrest. And it's technically like the scales of justice, right? And it is applied flowers on ceramic. It is beautiful. And I had never ever found one of these. I've seen them online, but I hadn't actually seen one in the wild, let alone be able to find one at a good price, to bring you. So, holy beans, I'm going to get you up close. There are two tiny areas of damage. And I'm going to show you those first before anybody throws out a bid. And they're hard to find. These little applied flower pieces, I normally don't pick up because the flowers are so ratchet usually. You can see right there, that little pink guy that I'm showing you, he has lost part of his, but that's actually on the back. This is the front, which matches the front. And oh my God. And these are great because they come off really easily. So if you don't like the way that your flowers are facing, you can turn it. And then this one also had, I know it had one tiny, yep, there it is. One tiny little flaw right there. And it's not noticeable, honestly. It's the little petal on that bottom flower there. Not noticeable, which is why I went ahead and picked this piece up. These are absolutely stunning mid-century little vanity pieces. I think they would be great too. If you are an essential oils person, you certainly could put like oils on the bottom of these or in the bottom of these, but I probably wouldn't put, of course, heat to it. They are marked with the original Norcrest bone china stickers, also numbered, and then the bottom piece as well. Ooh, it's stressing me out. It's also, oh God, hold. Okay,
So
this
pretty.
bottom piece also, there you go, has the Norcrest fine china 1950s tag. Such a great piece. And you can see all the applied flowers on here are in lovely shape. Let me get you in. Look at the little bow. Isn't that, I mean, when you think about the detail on every single little handmade applied flower, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And then here's the backside. So let me turn it around. You also have some little applied flowers on the backside as well. Not as many. Not as many. That's how the flowers get broken. Not as many as on the front, but fantastic little piece. The best part about this, check it out, is it came with this little bucket, which also has applied flowers all over it and a little sponge painted 22 karat gold accents on the bow, as well as the little 22 karat gold markings of the flower. Now, the weird thing about is this one is a different brand. This one's left in China, which we know very well, which also did the same applied flower line in the 50s as as Norcrest. So it's kind of crazy. They're opposing brands, but it's the exact pattern. Exact same color, exact. And this has the darling little flowers all over it. Let me see. I can't remember if there was anything wrong with the flowers on this. I don't think so, but let me make sure. No, this one has no issues. So you're getting all of this for $30. You're getting Lefton basket. Isn't that funny, Amy? I thought this was for sure Lefton. It's Norcrest because I've always known this pink as Norcrest. And this may be reading a little white or tan on your end, but it is baby pink. Beautiful for spring and summer. I love these. And what a great deal to get it all together.
Yeah.
Adult is the only other one that I am aware of that made these scales of justice, and theirs were white with applied flowers. Nobody else did the pink except for Lefton and Norcrest.
Yeah.
So beautiful pieces coming together for 30 for the bundle, and absolutely so sweet. We will pack them with love. You're right. These are so perfect for jewelry. You could hang necklaces over the top here, put your rings and earrings in here. And of course, we will ship it all pieced out and wrapped separately. And it does come off. So gorgeous little bundle piece. Really pretty. And again, that is a great price for the scales of justice. And then I'm basically throwing in the little basket that matches by Lefton for free. So $30, guys, get it now. Going this, going twice.
No.
A beautiful gift. It would also be so pretty for like a baby shower, bridal shower, anything like that. Just such a lovely display piece. Leave it out year round. I don't see any interest. Okay, so I will bring this back for the recap. Just $30 for all of it.
All of it
would be so nice for a law graduate. MK just got her law degree. Sorry. Okay, on the Kardashians. Can't stand them.
That's such a cool set.
Yeah, love it.
I've got a quick claim, and we're bringing out some tin trays. Oh, dusty. These are all 8 by 14 in size, and they're all from the 50s. There's one in here maybe from the 40s, but it's hard to date them for sure. So 8 by 14. We have the yellow with the white and red roses. We have a yellow with the poppy, kind of like a pink and red, different tones poppies, and that's more of a pale yellow. And then, wait, we have this really cool muted, like an olive green, and that hand painting on those flowers, a lot of different colors, and that is like a green. Let me show you the last one. This one's more of a mint green, so that'll give you an idea of the greens. And this mint green one has the white magnolias. Turn it that way. It looks a little bit nicer.
Steel magnolias, if you will.
Ooh. So yeah, great little trays to have. Put a hanger on the back, hang them up. You could definitely use them as a vanity, with your coffee, your tea, all those things. Just fun little accents. So I'll go through them one more time. They're going to be quick claims. We have the red and white roses, the poppies. We have the red roses with other flowers as well on the olive green, or the magnolia on the mint green. So they're all going to be claimed with the letter T for tray, and they're $10 each. So if you're interested in one or multiple with these four, you could definitely make a really cool mix match set as well. So Robin, let me know which one or ones you want. We'll call this one white red roses. We'll call this one poppy, this one green, and then call this one magnolia. Hopefully that works. So thank you, Robin, and then Lisa Troutner, and then Gina and Cindy. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. So Robin, you have first choice, my dear, and then Lisa, Gina, and Cindy in that order.
Wow.
Oh, thanks, B. Thank you so much. I know we have such a wonderful time finding everything for you guys. It is so fun every week to find creative new things. So
it really is, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So Robin is taking
Rob,
Magnolia. Awesome.
and
Lisa, let us know. And then Gina and Cindy, put in your choices as well. And
perfect.
hopefully everybody gets what they want.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No worries. Lisa's passing. So Gina, let me know. And once again, we'll go yellow with roses, um, green with roses, or yellow with poppy. Gina's
Yeah.
taking poppy. Bye,
Gina,
poppy. All
Poppy,
right.
got it,
Thank
Gina.
you. And then
And
Cindy, let me know if you want. We'll just call this green or yellow now. Give you an idea.
okay,
And
Cindy is passing.
all
If
right,
anybody wants those last two, $10, letter T.
$10. All right, I'll bring them back later. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Congrats. Okie dokie. So let's see. I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. Ooh, let's do this. Fun. Another quick claim.
Okay.
Quick claim from Sarah. All right. So this is a darling set of hand embroidered muslin
Hold on.
towels.
Hold on, Sarah, real quick. So
Sure.
Gina, Robin and Gina came in first and said she'll take the green first or two. So it'll go to Gina. Otherwise, it would have gone to Robin.
Okay.
Thank
Perfect.
you, guys.
Thanks, Gina. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
Okay, so these are days of the week, striped muslin towels. They are hand embroidered with doggies, which we all love. We're all dog. Most of us are dog people. If you're not a dog person, you're probably a cat person. You're not a cat or dog person. Maybe you got a hamster. But these are all dogs. So here is Sunday, and we've got these two little buddies just romping about. When you get them back, you can see them. This one has a big spot. This one has little spots. So cute. So there is Sunday. And I don't think these have ever been used, honestly, guys. Then we have Monday. And Monday's little doggies are due in the wash. And it's the same little dark-eared spot on his back. And then this little guy has spots all the way throughout. So here is Monday. And again, I'm going to get you in close on these. That is muslin. That is not staining, by the way. They have natural fibers inside them, and it's kind of slubby. It feels like linen, but muslin is actually cotton, but it's way more loosely woven than traditional cotton. So that's why it is called muslin. So there's Monday. There's then Tuesday. Super cute. Look at the ironing board with the iron. There's your sad iron, David.
There it
Um,
is. Very sad.
and little Dalmatian guy barking at the other guy over the ironing board. So they're getting their wash and their iron on. Then on Wednesday, we hang stuff out on the line, and apparently we dump the basket of sewing things. There's thread flying. It has hit him. And again, these are so descriptive to be embroidery. The thread has hit little dude in the head and bounced. Like what? So cute. These had to be patterns, maybe Vogart patterns, perhaps. But I love this red and natural muslin. These are so soft and great. Then we have, let's see, that was what, Wednesday?
Yes.
Thursday.
Be right back.
And you're fine. So then the Thursday doggies are washing up in what I can tell, I think is the bathroom. And my little guy's at the sink. And look, there's sausages. There's little wieners hanging off the side of the bed. And then this guy has something in his mouth. It looks like something's going on with something flying up at him with some laundry hanging. So there's Thursday. Again, very descriptive for cross stitch embroidery, which is what they are. So then we've got Friday. And Friday, we are scrubbing the floors while the little guy sits in a chair and watches. His little buddy is on the floor pulling a mommy dearest and scrub, scrub, scrub. So that's Friday. And then Saturday, oh my God, the Saturday is so cute. So Saturday, you've got the little guy on a rolling pin, getting ready to bowl over his buddy and hopefully knock down all those great dishes. So these are darling. Again, I'll show you what they look like unfolded too. So you can tell these are tea towels for the kitchen. Of course, you can use them, display them. Adam says they call them red work tea towels in antique stores here. I did not know that, Adam. So this is actually a style and a thing.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay, I had no idea. Well, that's really cool. I just learned something. Thanks, Adam. Um, so they are darling. And for the whole set, I am doing them all together. I'm not choicing them out. They're all coming together for $30, letter R for red. Letter R. $30, and you get all 7 of them,
It's awesome.
which is a great price
The whole set.
for little vintage tea towels. So sweet. Again, these are estate finds as well, and just
R
dark.
for red bottom.
Okay, so Robin Watson, cutie pie
Oh,
towels coming to you. Congratulations, Nancy. Your R was the second one that came in, but thank you so much, guys, for the claims.
yes.
Congrats. Thanks,
Right on.
thanks.
What a
Yeah.
great and I saw Phil put in the comments a little bit ago, we're almost at 100 thumbs up. So if you haven't yet, give us a thumbs up. We so appreciate it. It's a free way to support us, and it just helps us have visibility. Thank you so much, Phil. She's the best cheerleader.
Thanks.
I have multiple pieces that I'm choicing out. We're starting them at $10 each. First off, we have I have 2 different pandas, and they're made by Gobel, West
Right on.
Germany. Okay, and the original owner put their name on it. That will come off with a magic eraser. If you want me to take it off, I can. Just let me know. I always like leaving marks on them if the previous owners marked them. But we've got a cute little panda hanging out, just sitting, minding his own business. We have another one here. This panda is sitting up with his arms out. I think looks nice with the other one, but they were sold separately, and it's West German as well. No damage at all. And so when they sit, you've got this guy kind of sitting. You can put him with some fish or something like that. And then, of course, you've got this guy kind of sitting around too. So they make for fun little guys, individually, obviously, but also together. Then we're going to go to England now. This is from 1970, I think, 6. Let's see. Yeah, 1976, Beatrix Potters. And this is the Tabitha Twitch shit. Shit. I mean, damn it. I knew I was going to do that. It's, it is, let's focus it in one more time. Hooked on Phonics, Twitch shit. Well, okay, and Miss Moppet. So they were just asking. Look, and they're even washing out the little Twitch shit, his mouth out with soap. She's
She
like,
is trying
"You
to
don't do that."
smother him out. She is taking that cat out.
Yeah,
Bye,
you
kitty.
are baptized.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so anyways, you see their names. I tried, I failed, but these are really cute. Yeah, nice one for the kids to learn how to read. And that guy, those 2 cats are about 3.5 inches tall. And then Mickey. I mean, why not bring Mickey into this one? Yeah, almost. Just take the S out. Take the S out, and we're there. No, Susan. Susan, no. Mickey's watching. Mickey's watching. He is about 2 inches tall, and he is made by Disney. There we go, upside down. Probably mid, early 80s in Taiwan. So I know, don't do that. So he's a cool little guy. So fun, just little figurines for your little shelf, or if you're a Mickey collector, or if you're a Beatrix Potter collector. And then of course these wonderful national treasures. So I just sometimes I should just be. You should just fire me, Sarah.
You
Just fire
can. No, I can't fire
me.
you. You're my best employee. What are you
Let
talking
me
about?
out of. Okay, well, let's count them down. Thank you guys for your bids. I think Susan wants my little cat. I don't know. But yeah, does it not look like that cat's getting it? Like
Oh my
big
gosh.
trouble for little kitty.
I think
Uh,
she's trying to take little cat out. I feel
I
like
think
that's
so
it.
too.
That's it for you. Here's the
And,
ether.
and Mickey's like, "Oh, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. No, no." He's trying. So yes, let's count them down before I break something. So West German Gobel, England, Beatrice Potter, and then Disney from Thailand, or no, Taiwan. So counting down: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to try it one more time. I'm going to read it from my paper.
Mickey's drawing.
Tabitha Twitchit and Mrs. Moppet. Miss Moppet.
Tabitha Twitchit and Miss Moppet.
Yep.
And
So I
Miss
think that
Moppet
makes
is taking little Tabitha out. Like, night. Yeah, night.
Hi, Kitty. Oh, damn mouse. All right, there we go. So Susan R. Vuvu, let me know if you want Mickey, if you want one of the pandas, or if you would like our little Beatrice Potter's kitties. And we'll
Smother.
call this one arms out, and this one sitting.
Yeah, that little cat said words for sure. For sure. Those Go Bell pandas are actually really beautiful too. They almost look like they've been airbrushed or something.
They're nicely painted and very pricey, actually, when you look online.
Panda with arm out is the one our Vuvu wants.
All right, he wants a hug. Cool.
And then Gina, right behind our Vuvu.
And he does stand up fine. It's just unbalancing him. So yeah, just let me know, Gina, on mouse, panda, or cats.
Some people think pandas aren't real. Have they lived under a rock? Have they ever been to a zoo?
Well, it's not spray paint, that's for sure.
That's crazy. We need to get on the Discovery Channel watching some documentaries about pandas and bamboo and all that stuff.
Yes. So Gina, I'll just watch the comments. Let me know if you want Mickey, the little panda, or the kitty cats. Thank you guys.
Smother cats.
Smother cats.
People. Okay, that's an interesting take. Hadn't heard that.
Okay.
All right.
We got Killer Mom Cat and Panda.
Yeah, Panda and Kitty.
You know, he's just kind of looking like, what are you doing to that cat?
Adam, you know I love my trashy reality shows. Should I watch Southern Charm? I really like. I don't know if I can hack it.
No.
A little, but let me know, Adam, what you think. Just let me know. Yeah. Adam, also, do you watch The Valley? Yes. Okay. There's no pandas in Georgia. True, Bree. Hi, Bree. How are you?
That sounds like an encrypted message.
Forever. Not Bree. Sorry. Brain. The brain. Okay, so guys.
Wildflower says, yes, it is great. So we still need your input, Adam. So we'll wait and see. Okay. Adam says, yeah, The Valley's his favorite right now.
I know. We're obsessed with The Valley. And Vanderpump Villa was really good. Did you watch the second season? Adam and I talk trashy reality shows. Okay. So this is a really killer piece. Wildflower actually saw this on my kitchen table over the weekend, was like, so this I'm starting at 30. It is an original 1983 serigraph of a Patrick Nagel piece called, do you want to know her name?
Yes.
Carol. Her name is Carol, Carol. And Carol was done in 1983. These were very popular. Gen X peeps, you remember, Gen X and older, you remember. We definitely love this style. It reminds me also of, remember the Robert Palmer video with all the girls addicted to love, that whole thing, that same kind of look. Really fantastic, reflected in all of Patrick Nagel's ladies. He has a few that he did topless. Most of them are clothed, but they're, again, wearing 80s. Remember all of our off-shoulder stuff and the leg warmers and all of that? Yes, totally addicted to love, that video, Amy. Was so good. Okay, Adam, you should, though. It actually, like, if you can make it past the first episode, so good. Sorry. Squirrel. I get distracted. Anyway, very Duran Laza. Oh my gosh. Yes. It reminds me of the Rio video. You remember that one too. So amazing Nagel print. This is an actual serigraph. It has it right down here, but it's underneath the silver on the frame. Now, when this came to me, it came to me in the frame. And I think it's a really great piece. You could reframe it. If you would like me to take it out of the bright silver frame and you just want the serigraph itself, I can send it by itself if you would prefer. These Nagel prints really are getting up there. And this one in the frame, I'll give you the size. Let's see here. It is 11 1/4 by like 9 1/4. On the print itself, though, you could put probably in a 11 by 9, I'm guessing, or maybe different. Let's see. No, 7 1/4 by 9 1/4 on the actual print. So I know it makes me feel old too. And sometimes I'm like, oh, should I even pick these up? This is from my own childhood. I like the stuff from the 50s. But at the same time, like this is such a nostalgia piece from the 80s. We all love this. We all remember this style. Amy said that her brother had one in his room when he was a kid. So Bridget says, I still have one on my wall because husband refuses to take it down. You're cracking me up. Hi, Jay. Jay's first edition book featuring these images is worth hundreds. True story. Yes. This is such a great piece. $30. I can send it in the frame or without. You can see it's like an older metal silver frame. It can hang on the wall, or it does have a kickstand to where you can, set it somewhere if you want to.
Yeah.
That was the Rio cover art artist. Yes. Love that album and still have it. Definitely Laza, like indicative of the times in the 80s. And Patrick Nagel did this one in 83. So again, $30 if you're interested. If not, I will put it on eBay. They are going for more over there, but I thought I would bring it here for 30 first. If anybody wants it, throw in a 30 and it is yours. Thank you.
Well, and that's the style that's happening right now. And I mean, like if you know someone that does hairstyles and stuff like that, such a cool piece to have like in your work area.
It is so Duran Duran. I had forgotten that about the Rio album. That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a couple of really beautiful dishes. They are older, so in the 30s to 40s. This first one here is a nice etched pink. It's a pale pink. Try to get that. There you go. The color pops out with that 3 feet, the 3-footed piece here, kind of geometrical, and then you've got the etched in leaves. Kind of reminds me of specific types of leaves, but yeah, you have the etching all the way around, and a really nice design in the bottom. I would consider this probably like an Art Nouveau, but you've got like some Art Deco vibes as well.
Oh, I love that. That is so stunning. Yeah, those feet.
Yeah, the feet are just excellent. And the glass is in great condition, no scratching or any deep scratch or anything like that. No chips.
Nice
and just a really nice pressed glass piece with that really whimsical. So we've got that going on. Safe for Jay, it is pressed glass, so I'm pretty positive. Yeah, probably know pressed glass should be fine. Yeah, that's a great way to give your cats or your dogs or your hamsters a really fancy little water dish for sure. And that measures about 7.5-inch diameter. And then I thought it paired nicely with this. This is a nice Weller piece from the 30s. Online, everybody calls it Wild Rose. I'm guessing that's the name of the design.
It is.
Reminds me more of like a dogwood, but it does have the nice 3-footed as well. And you can see the Weller mark on the bottom, and it's just one-sided. So you've got the triangle shape, and then you've got the floral up front.
Beautiful. Some
blues and some peach and pinks, and then just that nice style all the way around. Also kind of like an Art Deco, Art Nouveau. And this one is about 6.5-inch from here to here. So as a triangle. Helen, it's way too small to feed your beaver out of. So that's not going to support your beaver. But this one possibly can. But I wouldn't use this for any water, definitely, because you can see all that crazing, which is great. That just shows the age. Look at the pink or the yellow that just pops just barely.
Stunning. Yeah, I thought these were
Not.
both really cool and good choices. They actually look really beautiful together, and I love the airbrushing on that Weller piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the airbrushing is just legit beautiful. And yeah, look at let's just move that over a little bit. The feet with that. It almost looks like they were made for each other, pottery and glass. So, and both from the 30s. So I think it's a really nice piece, and no damage. So let's count it down. Phil is in at 20. Thank you so much. If anyone else wants to get in, a really beautiful piece, you can definitely set it up too. Um, wondering how big. I know.
gorgeous.
Helen,
Yeah,
let Susan know.
the pink glass
Yeah,
is one that's got the Art Deco and that really cool, almost looks like an agave or something
yeah,
leaf.
yeah. A really cool etching on that, and I like the little banding. So let's count them down. Thank you guys so much. And Phil's in at 20, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid end. We're at 20 right now. Thank you so much, Phil. Oh my gosh, what's
These are
happening?
me.
Off the rails. Dimensions. Oh my gosh. There's our bid end, Phil.
Helen knows that I love to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to, Helen. Had to.
Love our Helen. So Phil, let me know. Yes, I totally agree, Phil. Let me know if you want the Weller or if you would like the glass.
Yeah. And the Weller even has those little Art Deco scallop handles as
Yeah,
well, which is
it
just
does.
great.
Yeah, all the
Yep.
way around the 3 different. So
So
yeah,
good.
thank you so much, Phil. And I thought so. Okay, Weller's coming to you if anybody's interested in this piece. $20. Thank you guys.
Gorgeous. That is such a good glass piece. I love
Yes.
it. Okay. So I have something totally out of the norm, but it's so cool. I could not pass it by. And then when I researched it, I was like, I'm drawn to weird stuff. So this is pretty much on course for me. This is so cool. It is a groovy 1970s for Phil's housewarming gift. Oh, our Vuvu. That is
Will
so sweet. Oh, I love that. And Phil is the most generous little biscuit, and you did her a solid, Susan. You are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
So this is starting at 28, and it is called none other than the Ashanti catfish.
Ooh,
And so here's the deal. It is signed. This dates to the 70s. Look at this fantastic, thick, groovy chain. And then you have the clasp up here, which is one of those nice, safe, secure closure clasps that closes down. It's like a claw clasp
yeah.
all the way. Works just great. Just opened it. And then this is signed. So it is a signed museum replica from the 70s. There we go. And it is from the Alva Museum. And you can see it's Alva Museum replicas. So, what is it a replica of? Well, there is a catfish in
Oh,
this museum named the Ashanti catfish. And it's not just one, it's multiple. And the Ashanti catfish were actually artifacts that were found in the 19th century in Ghana. So they put the catfish in this museum, and then the museum started producing the necklaces of the catfish so people could wear it. I know. I thought it was cool too, Laura. I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
who wants to
I
go noodling?
Yeah, it's so different. And I love the way it hangs. It's absolutely perfect for a statement necklace. Let me give you a measurement on the chain too. So like from the bottom of the catfish to the very top of the chain, it's 14 inches. So that means it's going to be the chain itself is a 24-inch chain. And then the width of little catfish is 3 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. So it is a nice size statement piece necklace
Yeah.
I thought it was so groovy. And the only other one that you're going to find for sale of this Ashanti catfish is on eBay currently for $57. So 28's less than 57. Yes. And it is in awesome shape. It is signed. And of course, you cannot find the originals because they're in a museum, but these replicas are worth a pretty little penny. So just beautiful. I love the gold tone. That big, thick, groovy chain is fantastic. And let's count it down. Thank you, Laura, for loving it. I know I love it too. Really cool piece. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bid end. Not sure what kind of material this is. I feel like it's a gold tone. The latch doesn't have any like writing on it, but if you hit it the chain with a polishing cloth, it probably would take off a little tarnish. I'm not sure.
okay.
So yeah, it's such a cool little piece. Laura, congratulations. Ashanti Catfish is coming to you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I love it. I'm so glad you love it too. Awesome.
Epic, epic. And you know what's so funny? All I could think of while you were showing that, I wanted to like jump in and be like, could you imagine that laying in this dish? Because like, yeah,
Yeah.
that brass. Oh man,
So
look at that.
cool.
So
Yeah.
this piece here, I'm starting at 32. The reason I'm starting at 32 is they are very valuable, 50 to 70 for most of these pieces. Doesn't matter what size. They go up to about 12, I think it was 10 by 14, like a bar tray type of thing. But this is made by a husband and wife team. And their name, the company name was Higgins Art Glass. And we do have the signature down here in the corner. So Higgins Art Glass, and that was made between 57 and 65. They were only in business for about 8 years, and they really focused on pressed glass and making different designs, different fish motifs, as well as other types of pieces. But they really stuck with fish. And so you can see the blue and the greens that are mixed together, that really cool mod look. And then
Mhm.
gold is over that. So you've got just nice brushed in gold. And then the texture is actually on the backside that gives you that really cool texture to it. Online, this says it's an ashtray, and I do see that. You've got a spot right here and right over here. But I
Mhm.
think as a catch-all tray would be beautiful, as well as like hang it up on the wall, put it in a plate stand. Hey, Sue, it's good to see you. There you go. Now you can really see that design. Very, very collectible. Whoa, Phil says one more. Just one more thumbs up, y'all.
One more
Uh,
thumbs up,
one more
friends.
thumbs up. And you can see all the curves in the dish too. So it's not just the little cigarette ashtray spot. You've got a little divot in, and over here you do as well. So yeah, a really cool piece, 5 by 7 in size. Five
It
by
is
seven,
so
and yeah, they were a husband and wife team in Illinois, and really well known for their pieces. Some of them go up to the hundreds, so very collectible. Thank you, Jay. Thank you,
thanks.
Laura. Yeah, I love this dish. Definitely could use it for multiple things, even
Mhm.
a little sushi dish. But
It
you okay? Okay. Hey, guess what? Phil says we're over 100. We just hit 101. Thank you guys so much. Thank
Chat, congratulations. Pat yourselves on the back. Thank you, thank you, thank you
you.
for the 100 thumbs up. That is so awesome. Even on a holiday weekend, you guys are here. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
guys for showing up for us. But yeah, so $32. I mean, mid-century modern, mid-century is actually from mid-century, but a very modern piece. So it goes with quite a few things, and just love those colors. So 5 by 7, $32, signed by Higgins down in the corner. Oh, wrong corner down there. And I will bring this back for the recap.
That is an epic piece. Yeah, very mid-century. And if you guys are out picking, those of you guys that like to pick and stuff, if you ever find any Higgins glass that's marked, pick it up.
They only
Great
see it for a
mid-century.
year.
They retain their value. They're nice, thick quality pieces.
Yes,
So good.
very
Okay. I have something that's going to take a little minute to show, but well worth it. So, and again, mystery sale, surprise! I have the most fantastic scrapbook you've ever seen. I am going to start this at $25, and as I go, you'll see how much is in here. So, this is our baby's first 7 years. And again, when I first saw the illustration of the baby, I thought, that's a bit older. Come to find out, this is from the 1930s. And it says, "Where did you come from, baby dear? Out of everywhere into here. For Karen Jolene Theiss, presented by mother and father." Well, here's the funny thing. So it's a 7-year baby album that goes up to their first 7 years of life. But you could tell mom and dad got a little behind with the album, and then they ended up cramming the rest of the kids' stuff in here too. It's not just hers. What was her name? Karen. It's not just Karen Jolene's. It is all of the kids in the family ended up making it into this album, as well as all of their cards.
Huh.
So we have our baby's first 7 years, a record including scientific charts, which will prove of practical service to the mother and growing child, compiled by blah, 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 with the aid of yada, yada, and for the Mother's Aid of the Chicago Lying in Hospital. So published by the Mother's Aid of Chicago Lying in Hospital, Chicago. So we have the St. Elizabeth Mercy Hospital birth record. And this is the bill in 1936. It cost $67.75 to have the baby.
Wow.
Okay? The operating room was $5. The room and care was $43. Drugs and N2O, which is nitrous, $7.75. Laboratory fees and path exam, $2. And the anesthetic to Dr. Boyd was $10. Whoa. So a whole whopping $67 to have this baby. And then it also goes into, let's see here, another bill from Dr. Stewart, Hempstead, and Fitzgerald of $40. And the circumcision for little Frank Thies was $3.
A $3 one?
Kid you not. You can't make
no.
That's
I'm like
scrapbooks. There is some weird stuff in them.
Weird.
So $3 you can see for the circumcision, $1.25 for anesthetic on that one. Thank goodness they used it. That's right, Wildfire. They got that good insurance. So then we've got endorsements. Table of contents. The book itself was made in 1928, by the way. And then we have our birth announcement, Wednesday, the 25th day of March, 1936 at St. Elizabeth's in Hutchinson, Kansas. And then we have the autographs of the nurses. What? And then look, here's baby's feet and hands. That was from baby girl Theiss. Complexion, medium fair, shape of head, very round.
Very round, okay.
Very round.
Rotunda.
And then we go into newspaper clippings from the time, postmarked letters with the letters still in here, baby announcements, Western telegrams. This is Western Union, and it says, Karen Jolene Theiss, care, Mrs. Frank Theiss, St. Elizabeth Hospital, love and best wishes, baby dear, and congratulations to Mother Betty and Daddy Frank. Love, Jean and Arlie. And then we have another letter of congratulations from the St. Joseph's Rectory. So the Catholic Church sent them a congrats. And then we go into all of the cards that were on flowers, as well as all of the little notes and letters. And there's a boatload. And there's a whole stack of loose ephemera that was in this that corresponds with the album. It's mainly cards and stuff. So this is just so cool, you guys. I've had so much fun going through it. There's just so many little snippets and tidbits that are wild.
Yeah.
So we have here all of the sleep times. Slept for 7 hours, 8 hours and 15 minutes. Pretty quiet going to bed. Woke up for bottle, blah, blah, blah. Then we have some sheet music for vintage lullabies. Then we get into the first medical exam after leaving the hospital, and we have all of the notes there. We have the growth records, and you can tell, bless their hearts, they did pretty good up until about 4. And it looks like when she was 4 years old, she weighed 36 pounds. And then you can tell it kind of like drops off. New foods other than breast milk. And then she's got Phil's name written under breast milk. We don't know why. And then cod liver oil for the first time on October 11th at 4 months, orange juice and cereal. And then we have some more precious little baby cards. And they open up. If you wanted to take them out, you certainly could. Super sweet baby cards. Then physical and mental development. We've got notes in here on Phil. This is one of the kids. So says there, bang, did this and that ball at the age of 16 and a half months, crawled up and down the stairs at 14 months. Uh-oh, you better watch him. All right. So then we have vocabulary and talking. They left that blank. I wonder why. Then we have a record of photographs in here. And then we have all of the gift registry of who gave gifts, what they gave, where they came from. And then we have newspaper clippings of all of the kids with the cards.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
When you think again about the fact that this is from 1936 and on, like, wow, this is a little time capsule. We also have a record of the baby's teeth, and it's all documented there. And then locks of hair, first haircut.
Cool.
More snapshots. So we have a bunch of little photos in here, and you can see how old these are. There we are at 16 months. Super cute. Let's see here. And then more photos. These are loose inside, and more cards, more newspaper clippings. And it's so neat to see. She's 2 today. Karen Jolene, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Frank Thice. And it gives their address, which is weird in the newspaper. Her grandparents are Mr. and Mrs. C.F. Harrison, blah, blah, blah. And look, she's 2. Is that so we have all of the 2 cards. Then we have a whole section about our pets here. Let's see what this is. I can't remember. This is Phil's. So it says Filthy, which is one of the kids. And this is his kindergarten report card. And I can print my name. I know my house number. I can count to 25. I can skip colors, verses, and I have been a good citizen. Little Biscuit was a good citizen. So, okay, there's more. I mean, there's so much in this lot. It is so cool. And I knew it was going to take me a little while, but I want to show you what all's in here. Playmates, prayers, medical exams, nursery school, trips, holidays, development of self-help, talking about like putting on stockings by themselves at 2.5 years old, so on and so forth. Development of character. Yes, very affectionate, a little jealous, a little sociable, prefers to play alone. No. Willful, not very. Generous, sometimes. Selfish, a little. And all of this is written in here under the traits. Then we have rhythm and music, stories to read the child. And then we have the page about turning 4. Photos, measurements, illnesses. Karen had 2 convulsions at the age of 3, caused, I think, from cutting molar teeth and worms. Worms caused too much Sweets?
Fever, maybe.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, tons of questions even pertaining to sex. That page is blank. Nobody talked about that in the 30s, but what a progressive little baby book, right? I don't think mine had that in there. 6 years old, 7 years old, blah, 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 so on. So then we have the very last page printed by something company, suggested reading, mother's notes, so on and so forth. So that is the whole book. Then we have pictures that fell out of Christmas. We have a pupil report. It looks like we got A's and B's, so that's
Nice.
good. Then we have a 4th birthday card. These cards were all loose in here on those pages, so I thought I'd just quickly show them to you.
Yeah.
And all of the insides, of course, are written. But look how cute these are. Look at the little bear. I wouldn't forget to remind you that I've had this wish to tell. I mean, the cards alone, like if you go to an antique store, these cards sell for about $5 each.
Right.
So when you think about the fact that you're getting all of these cards, plus all of those old notes, look at this. This was also in here. Come to my birthday party, April 12th, 1939. And there it is. Like, I love this.
On our anniversary.
They were born our anniversary. Look at this card. It's got a little seed packet in here, 4-leaf clover seeds for your birthday. And those are real seeds in there. Super cool. And it's signed by Patsy. Thanks, girl.
Cool.
Probably when Kid 2 came along. Yeah, incentive to work on scrapbooks, indeed. And if you are a scrapbooker, these little cards are so cute around everything. Look at the little card for the little girl. So precious. We've got a little guy's first birthday. We have, this is an entire letter in here to Karen and Lisa Ling, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if somebody maybe changed a last name along the way. Another birthday, sugar and spice with little mushrooms and angels. This little birthday card has a lace bear. The reason it's brown is because the glue has turned over the years, but it has, that's real like little lace that is glued in there.
Cool.
And then just all these precious little cards with it. So quite the special little time capsule. I pick these up at estate sales. When I find them at antique stores, they're usually anywhere from 80 to 125 for something like this altogether. And I got this at an estate sale and I'm able to pass it on to you at a great price. I think this is just so neat. It all comes from the same family and there's a lot to read. So if anybody else wants to get in on this, now's the time. I'm counting it down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. That's what I think too, Jay. I mean, the 30s, I know, were a really rough time for most families. So when you think about the fact that they did have the money for the cards and the doctor's appointments and, that $3 circumcision, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Probably have to go back.
Yeah. So I'm putting all that together for you. Congratulations, Robin Watson. Such a fun little time capsule. Have fun with it. You.
So great. Yeah, and I love that you grab those because
I have to.
this estate sale is so crazy when
I can't leave that stuff behind. If I can find it affordably, I'm picking up somebody's family heirloom and damn it, we're going to do something with it.
Exactly.
I can't
Exactly. Well, I have a fun little squirrel. This is Sarah. Let me hold him today. He's yellow, and I think he's a squirrel. You guys tell me what you think. We've got the squirrel tail back here. He's got a nice little fuzz for the white, and then you've got the little hair kind of coming up, a little orange hair, and then the blue ears. Just love it. Oh, that's awesome, Robin. So I believe he's from the 50s. We can't decide for sure who made him. He just has the made in Japan. So I don't believe he's Dream Pet. Possibly Sarah Dakin, maybe. I don't know. Could not find him online.
Honestly, I think he may be like pre-dream pet. He's just Smart Japan.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
he's an older one.
yeah, so he's got like that sawdust type of body, and he has this little bendable whiskers, all the fuzz, and then the little ears, almost like textured. So you've got the texture right here on his body, and then the fuzz for the white. So you have a couple of different textures on it. I think he's really cute. Um,
And his little whiskers will bend into the perfect, like if you want to bend that one, yeah.
yeah, yeah, you can bend them all however you want.
So cute.
Yeah, it's just so cute. And yeah, from the 50s, he measures about 8.5 inches tall, and he
Love.
will sit. He will sit up. So, like when you set him somewhere in a display, you want to pop him back a little bit, but he'll sit up. He does look
Yes.
a little stoned. Yeah, you're
He's
totally right.
sleepy. He's just
He's
sleepy.
got little sleepy eyes. He had a good dinner. But yeah, really collectible, and I could not find another one like this online. So great for your kitsch collection. I want to say there was a little rub mark. Yeah, right back here. You've got a little bit of. It's not like glue or a stain. It does look like something you could probably buff out if you wanted to get crazy and clean it. But I would
Yeah.
just leave that. Yeah, so I love his little lashes and the little glue above. And yeah, those whiskers are really bendy. I like that. You cute. So yeah, a nice little squirrel for your home from the 50s. Just $16, and he's happy. He just wants to. He wants a home. He wants a tree to play in. Good for your woodland creatures as well. And it's a fun one for the kiddos when they're hanging out. They can hold on to him and take a nap with them.
Aw.
I love naps. If
He's
you have a
adorable.
nut cup, he'll hang out with your nut cup. He'll hold it right there.
There you go. Give
So,
him a little nut cup and he's good to go.
yes,
He's
so
super.
he is. So going once, going twice, $16. I'll bring him back for the recap. Yep. Yep. I'm coming back. All right.
Okay, so along the same lines as the scrapbook I just had, this is another piece. Again, I thought about saving for Valentine's Day, and I was like, no, someone will love this. And I know a lot of people scrapbook with these as well. So I am starting this at 30.
Okay.
And it is a really neat little framed bunch of Victorian calling cards. Now, these date to like late 1800s, like early 1900s. And they are all marked. I'm going to try to get in as close as I can on them because it's behind glass. But you can see that they took it upon themselves to frame all of these. Now, if you want just the calling cards, I can always take this out of the frame and separate them if you would prefer. Completely up to you. Just throwing that out there as an option if you don't want to pay shipping on the frame and you don't like the frame. So I'm going to start here at the bottom. And you can see most of these are just regular calling cards from the time period. If you're asking yourself, what is a Victorian calling card? Well, before, it was easy to get a hold of somebody on the phone. You would run by their house and they would have a dish usually out front, and if they were not there, you would put your calling card in the dish so they know that you had come by. So it was basically like social media, the most primitive form ever.
Exhausting.
Run by your friend's house and you drop a calling card in the dish and they know you've been there. So these are really cute, cool. I love the imagery around the hands.
Yeah.
A lot of these did have hands in them. And they are just absolutely beautiful. Now, these little calling cards, believe it or not, sell for around $5 to $10 each. And so that's why this is a good deal. I couldn't believe I found this framed all together. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 total. You can do the math on that, what it would be if I charged them separately.
Right.
And I framed this whole thing. It is a nice vintage wooden frame. And somebody took the time and trouble to tape it in there. It does hang. I actually had it hanging behind me under the shelf if you are into that. And let me tell you what size it is if you think you might be interested. So 18 and a half tall by 10 inches wide. And then it comes out from the wall about 1.5 inches. So it is beautifully framed, a really cool antique ephemera piece. And again, if you don't want the frame, you're not hurting my feelings, we can always take them out. The most valuable part is the calling cards themselves, and they are over 100 years old, all of them. So yeah,
I agree.
I like the frame, but again, if it's not your cup of tea or you don't like the brown wood or whatever, we can send it without either way. $30, guys. Antique Victorian calling cards, 12 of them framed.
Wow.
Going once.
I like how it's framed.
I know. Going twice. All right, okay. Guys.
All right. Sure. Let's do a quick claim. And what's cool is I have something that's been in our house for a few years. When I say a few years, at least 10. I don't know for sure. Amy, and I think Holly's not here just yet, but Amy will attest to it. It used to be in our bathroom as just a hanging decor piece. Really cool, handmade on the wood plaque. And then you've got the mushrooms right there, the Amanita muscaria, sorry. And you've got the little baby down there, just kind of the 3 different stages going on, and your little metal hanger up top. Love the design. And this is 7 by 7. And then I also have this we got, I believe, at an estate sale. I can't remember for sure. And this is a nice needle point of some mushrooms. So you've got the orange, green, and brown, just kind of all in their nice earthy tones. And then I do like the frame. It has a nice gold and then the wood together.
Yeah, I like that frame.
Yeah, and it is nicely framed. So whoever did the needlepoint did take their time to try to keep the dirt and stuff out of there. And this measures right at 6 by 8. So these are fun mushroom pieces. I like the greens, of course. Yeah, Amy, you could have, but we always check your bags when you leave.
We have to check Amy's bags when she leaves, so she
always
doesn't
check her bags. Okay, just kidding, Amy. So, anyways, these are going to be choice as a quick claim, and we're just going to use the letter S. S for shrooms, and they're $15 each. So $15 for either the plaque, really nice shellacked, or the needlepoint of the mushrooms. Just put in the letter S, as in Superman shrooms.
Yes.
Hey,
Ginger. And thank you, Ginger. And I do want to say the needlepoint, I believe, is wool, if that matters. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. So Ginger, let me know if you want the needlepoint or if you would like the wooden piece. Alex, that's funny. Thank you so much, Ginger. And if anybody else wanted to get in, if there was one left, just put in the letter S. Letter S.
Letter S. So, all right. And Ginger,
all right.
Awesome, Ginger. Congrats. Those are so good.
From our house to yours.
I love them because they were in the house. Okay. I think this is my last item. And then we are going to stick around for the recap. We have a bunch of stuff to go through for the recap. This is my last item, and it is so stinking cute. I'm starting this at 20, and this is an Ermi art design. And these were really popular in the 70s. And the reason I know that is when I was a little bitty kid, I believe I had a lamp like this. And in the past, I have sold the lamps that match these. So this is a little art piece, and it's Jack and Jill went up the hill, and you can see, oh snap, Jack has done busted his fanny, and so did little Miss. We have dropped our bucket. This is all hand painted wood. And then here's the best part I love about the little bird. He goes like this on top of the little thing. So yeah, he's a little flipper guy. And this to hang on the wall has the cutest little hooks on the back. You can see right there and right there. So all you have to do is just put some nails in, get your level, and make sure it's straight. This is precious for a kid's room, a nursery, or if you are a grown kitsch collector like the rest of us, This is adorable. I'm brought in by the little sun, I'll be honest. Look at that precious sun. Isn't he
Yeah.
cute? So
Mantiques.
size-wise, if you're wondering, well, will this fit where I want it to go? It is right at 11 by 8.5. So 11 by 8.5 doesn't need a frame, doesn't need anything. It is a little relief piece. And you can see she's got a little paint scratch on her hat right there. But God, she's so cute. All hand painted, all hand done. These were so popular in the 70s. And like I said, I remember as a little bitty kid having some little wooden, I can't remember if mine was a mobile or a lamp, but very popular. You'll also see that there's a line of lamps by Dolly Toy Co. that look exactly like this too. The brand I found on this is Irmi, IRMI. So darling little kitschy wooden retro 70s kiddos piece. Good shape, super cute, and ready to go. $20 if anybody is interested. I love it. And I think it's darling.
I do
So,
too. Love it.
super
Little
duper
bit.
cute. All right, going once, going twice.
Yeah, totally.
All right, we are going to head into our recap, I think.
No.
Did you
Okay.
have
Yeah.
one more?
No, that was. You're right. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
that
All
was
right. So, yes, exactly. From my bathroom to yours, Ginger.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is precious if anybody wanted it 20.
I
Okay.
know, right? Well, recap time. So we have some stuff that didn't sell. Feel free to take your time, but if you see something you absolutely have to have, make sure to pop in the description of the item and the price we're asking, and you can just get it as a quick claim. So
Yes.
very easy. We're going to start out with our little fella, Limber Louie. Oh gosh, I really want a home. Gosh, I really want. Does anybody want a home? Sarah, do you want me to stay here? No. He's
No,
20,
gotta go,
20
buddy.
He's 24. Fun carnival toy from the 80s. His name is Limber Louie. Just put in 24, Limber Louie. That's my name, Limber Louie, 24. I don't go potty in the house. Bye. Gotta go. So just put in
Good.
Limber Louie, 24, if
He's
interested.
potty trained. He's
He is
potty
potty
trained.
trained. He's a good dude. And then, let's just put these up here. Oh, no, this guy. So I had this guy at $10. $10 for our little ceramic Mickey, proud as ever. It is marked Disney on the bottom. So just put in $10 Mickey. And then I had this sad iron for 15. Great for display, obviously, but you can definitely use it as a door stopper. Put the screen door open and let it hold it. So $15 on that. Just put sad iron 15. Next, oh, this little guy from the 50s, a little squirrel with the perfect little lashes, bendy little whiskers. He's yellow. $10. I'm sorry. He's got made in Japan on the bottom here. He is $16. My bad. I saw Susan's. Okay, Susan, I'll put Mickey in a Miff's package box. And yes, this guy is 16. Just put in yellow squirrel 16 if interested, like the Dream Pets, but pre-Dream Pet from the 50s.
Yes.
Just heard something weird happen outside. All right. And this guy. So thank you, Susan. This is a really beautiful ashtray dish and no lamb chop. It is by Higgins. Try to get in there, focused. Come on, buddy. There you go, Higgins. And they were only in business for about 8 years, from 47 to I think 55 or something like that. But a really beautiful dish, mid-century, pressed glass with a texture on the back, and then hand painted with the signature. So just put in 32 fish. Okay, Laza, I see you for the fish dish.
Thank you, Laza.
That's
It's
a
so
beautiful get. Thank you so much. Oh, and I have this for 20. Really beautiful 30s dish here, bowl. Sorry, Tracy, we went on ahead and gave it to Laza. Thank you so much, though.
yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I already called it. But yeah, this is 20 if interested, from the 30s. Really nice etching, and it is the pale pink. but it's a little bit stronger pink than some. And you've got that really nice etching and the Art Deco little feet. So that is $20. Just put in pink bowl 20.
Nice.
And oh, this little hole planter, really cool little hole planter like a jardiniere. Okay, Tracy, congrats! I got you for that pink bowl.
Beautiful.
That's a beauty.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tracy. She said Tracy can have it. Oh, that's sweet, Laza. So Tracy Shepherd for the ashtray and the pink bowl.
Okay.
That is,
Well,
you,
thank
I
you
love
so
her.
much, Rosa. I
You guys
know.
are
That's so sweet.
Thank you. So
Thank you.
sweet.
Yeah, because Tracy does have an amazing ashtray collection.
Yes, she
So
does.
that's so wonderful. Thank you, Laza. So this was 16, and that is from the 30s. Beautiful tulip design on there. Um, and yeah, Tracy, you and Laza talk it out and just let us know. It's so
Let us
sweet.
know.
And this is from the 50s as well, the Covina pottery. And that is that, oh, kidney shape. I don't know if my kidney looks like that, but I've heard it does. And you've got those little feet. And this guy was 16 as well. So just put in green dish 16. Thank you, Tracy, and thank you,
You guys are
Laza. So
awesome.
kind.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Laza.
Oh, and I had these little guys. They were $10 each. Um, okay, Ginger, I see you for the whole. I'll just wait just a second. But I want to show we have 4 of these guys left. We have our little piggy with his megaphone. These are made in Japan from the 50s. They would have a stamp on there. Yeah, this one has a stamp on there. The other one just is worn out. But I have multiples. So we've got our megaphone piggy, and he is $10. We have our little accordion monkey with the little pivoting heads and made of just wood and hand painted, very collectible from the 50s. And then we have this cute little piggy. He's definitely cool. He's got his violin, a little spring loaded head, missing some paint on the top, but he is also 10. And this guy is our bunny, headbanging bunny. He can be glued if you want us to glue him, so he'll just stay there. Otherwise, you just prop him up and he'll hang out there. So those are all $10 each, and you can just claim them with the type of instrument or type of animal they are. So $10 each on those,
Cute.
and that'll give you an idea of the group. All right,
Awesome.
and that, yeah, that is everything for me.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes, Ginger,
I
I
will.
got you for that.
Awesome. And David, if you find anything, I'll come back to you.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So let's see here. I had find my little piggy. Okay, so I had this little piggy, and I will do him for 14 if anybody is interested. He is a mid-century cutie pie pig. Look at those lashes. Oh my goodness, a clockwork orange weird lashes. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. So this little leaf, FYI, is broken on the neck. I didn't really think it was a deal breaker because it displays so cute and so well. Of course, made in Japan from whence all good kitschy ceramics flow. Otherwise, really cute shape and so sweet. I love this face. All right, Wildflower's taking Piggy. You got it, girl. Piggy for Wildflower. Thank you, Amy.
You don't bring that pig here when you come to visit. Stays home.
I'll just keep him here if you want, and then you can get him when you get here. Or if you want me to ship him, I can. So I'm going Amy's house, Alabama. Woo! Okay, he going to Alabama. Thank you, Lisa, for entering the eBay link. Much appreciated. Lovely. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I had this Patrick Nagel for 30. It's from 1983. It is a serigraph. Really cool. Blast from the 1980s with frame, $30. Type in Patrick Nagel 30 or Nagel or Art 30, whatever you want to do. And then I I had this pink set for 30. Really good price on this. It is the scales of justice, which would serve as the coolest jewelry holder because you can put your rings and your earrings in these and then hang necklaces and bracelets from the rest of it. And it is coming with the little Lefton bucket. It has applied flowers. There is one teeny wiener chip on that flower and then a teeny wiener chip on this flower. Where'd it go? There. Not deal breakers with all of those little applied flowers. I'll be honest, that's why I don't normally pick up pieces like this. But because this is so sweet, this is made by Lefton and this is made by Norcrest, both made in Japan, of course. Such a beautiful little pink set coming together for 30. So if you want $30, and just put in pink set 30 and I'll know what you mean. Ginger's taken the Nagel. Good score, Ginger. It is rad. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Blast from the 80s. And let's see. I had the Victorian calling cards framed. I will do for 30. Really a pretty set. There's 12 total. And they're all from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Victorian calling cards. Framed, if you want it unframed, I can do that, or I will send it framed, but put in 30 calling cards, and I'll know what you're talking about.
Cool.
And then I had, my little vintage 1970s Ermy piece for 20. And Jack and Jill went up the hill. The little birdie moves back and forth. He's really cute. This is a little wall piece. It has hangers. It is ready to go. And claim this for 20. Just put in Jack and Jill 20 if you're interested in that. And I think that was it.
Lisa, our shipping is so cheap. It's actually cheaper to ship Amy's stuff than to bring another suitcase.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, checking another bag is pricey. Yeah, shipping is really cheaper. So I have several of these vintage hankies left. Type in peach vintage hanky 7 if you want that. Type in green vintage hanky 7 if you want that one. Type in aqua vintage hanky 7 if you want this one. Or type in round vintage hanky, which also would be cute as a doily, right?
Yeah.
So round, aqua, green, or peach 7. Okay, Tracy's taking peach for 7. It's yours, love. And then yes, if anybody else wanted the rest of the hankies, they are $7 each. Type in aqua, green, or round.
Robin Watson is in for round.
Okay, Robin's taken round. Tracy got peach. And the only ones left are the green for 7. Whoopsie, here we go. The green or the aqua.
Yeah, and I think Tracy might, and then Tracy, I might be wrong, but I'm thinking of that peach hanky coming out of this bowl that she got. Thinking about like your hankies that you have left. If you have something just to drape it out of, it really looks cool.
Oh yeah, I love these with teacups, all kinds of stuff. They're so pretty. Okay, so I have 2 hankies left if anybody wants them, and I think
Tracy is in for the green.
Green. Let me get you guys written down. Tracy took green and
while you do that, I was going to show one more item. I totally missed this, and thank you, Tracy. So on this tin tray, this is the last one I had left. I'll do $5 on it just to move it because this one's been here for a while. So if you're interested in this one, it's in great condition. $5. Just put in yellow tray 5.
Yes, I love that. Okay, Robin's taking your tray.
Okay, Robin and Ginger, you're both in. So Robin was the first one in. I'm just going to do a quick 10-second countdown. You can stick at 5 if you want it at 5. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robin is the first 5. And Ginger, if you want to come in at 6, you can. No pressure.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, and Amy, thank you for rocking it out and helping Lisa. Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome.
Robin, I got you for that. Thank you both.
Thank you, friends. Awesome. So if there is something that you saw on the replay and you're watching this back on the replay and there was something that wasn't claimed in the recap that you want, go ahead and email us as soon as possible, ttbsarahc@gmail.com, and we'll get you invoiced for all of the goodies tomorrow. Okay. Otherwise, the stuff that didn't sell tonight is going to go to eBay. All right. Huge thank you to my mod squad. Lisa rocked the house with the bid ins. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you, as always, girly, for devoting your time to us. And Wildflower, thanks for backing her up, babe.
Heck yeah.
I always appreciate you. And to Phil also, who filled in and was helpful, and then her phone died in service and all that good stuff. Thanks, Phil. I could not do it without you guys. Unfortunately, Victoria couldn't be here tonight because it's Mark's birthday today, her hubby. And Holly was on a flight on the way home, and then her next flight got delayed. Yeah. So that's why she's not here. So I missed my mods, but you guys held it down tonight. Thank you, girls. Yes, if you need it, again, Wildflower has entered it, ttbsarahc@gmail.com. Same email for both David and I. And thank you, Alex. Thank you, our Vuvu. Thank you all. That's right. I could not do it without my mod squad. And really, chat, thank you guys for getting us to 100 thumbs up. That really does help, believe it or not. So thank you so much for all the love. And I hope you guys are having a magnificent holiday weekend. Be careful tomorrow. I know most people have the day off, but if you don't, enjoy the rest of your week as well. Yes. And thank you guys. Hi, Tanya from New Zealand. Good to have you. Thank you for being here. So thank you, Tracy. Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Bree. V.
Oh, one more little interjection. Remember, Wednesday night we have Rochelle and we have Major Halloween.
Yes.
Halfway to Halloween
is going to be a fun, we're actually over halfway to Halloween at this point technically, but we're going to have a fun fall and Halloween themed sale. I have everything from Van Briggle pottery to popcorn Halloween things to blow ups to blow molds. We have some good Halloween coming on Wednesday night, and Rochelle's stuff is fire. So I am very excited. Definitely join us for Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, regular sale time. Yeah, we're doing Halloween in May. How about that?
Why not?
So we will be here with our girl Rochelle. I cannot wait. It's going to be super fun. So guys, thank you again for all the small business love. Thank you for the thumbs up and the support. Even if you didn't buy a thing, thank you for just being here to watch and participate and support us. To those of you that did buy something, we will get you invoiced tomorrow. And yeah, it's gonna be a good week, guys. We have more vintage festivals and things coming up where we're going to be picking good stuff. And wish us luck this next week, and we'll see ya back on Wednesday night for Halloween and fall. That's okay, Holly. Did you get home, girl? Did you finally get in the house?
Please tell me you did.
Bless her heart. Yeah, I was delayed. Sat in the airport for another 2 hours. That's so fun. So hope you're in, Holly, and I'm glad you're here. And yes, we are saying good night to all of you guys. Thanks again for the love you showed David and I on a weekly basis. It really means a lot, especially right now. So thank you guys for showing up for us. It was great. Right? Good. Our Vuvu's got on her black underpants. Let's go.
Well, there you go. We're squared away.
We're squared. All right. I love you guys. Peace, love, and vintage. Until Wednesday. Good night.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night. Stay away from tornadoes.